Hey, shalom, shalom, Shabbat, shalom, Shabbat, shalom. I was just on the brother's page a little while ago, man. Let me tell you, boy. You know, I can't stand when someone has a point, but within their point, there's no solution. You know, a lot of stuff coming out with who is Esau? Should we love Esau? Esau being the so-called European man. Should we love the Hamites, the so-called Africans? A lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. But you know, the Most High is about reason, man. I like things that are based on reason, man. And when that doesn't exist, that's an issue. So let me get myself set up here, man. Because I was on their page for a while. Sorry for being late. Started a little late, 15 minutes late. But yeah, I was dealing with these brothers a little while ago. You know, they're gonna see though. They're gonna see. My thing is when the country collapses, where's the spirituality? Where's the spiritual aspect of looking at things and having proper judgment? That's my question. You know, how can you just exist? I don't get that point. I can't just exist, and that's what Negroes do. They just exist, and I can't walk the earth and just exist. Let me see if I got this going. Bear me a moment. All right. Can you? Okay, yeah, that's working. But yeah, so I heard that the SNAP benefits is turned back off, man. And we're getting closer and closer to Thanksgiving. We're getting closer and closer, brothers and sisters. We're getting closer and closer. So this should be really interesting as we get closer and closer to the Most High bringing the hammer. Okay, can this be the end? That's the question. How far do you brothers and sisters believe the Most High is going to take this? Is this the beginning of famine? I saw one brother put on Facebook, this is the famine coming. I don't believe that. The famine is when the food is gone, not when they're holding back the food. So I don't believe that. I have a dispute with that. As far as prophecy is concerned, I don't see that at all. But we got a few things to talk about, man. A few things to talk about. So I read a story in the Daily Mail. See if I can get that real quick. The Daily Mail about this sister. She was recognized for an award in regards to achievements, great achievements. And she resides in South Carolina. And it seemed like she did a very stupid thing. She got into a fight, in a Walmart parking lot, I believe it was. I didn't read the whole thing in detail, but it says she was teacher of the year. Then came the alleged act of passion that threatened to cost her everything. And this is why I say, brothers, we mentioned this some time ago, and sisters, you never know, man. You never know when the devil will jump in you. This is why every Shabbat I stress, listen, be careful out there. Stay in the Most High, read your scriptures, watch the news so you can build up a level of tolerance, and not just tolerance, hope that we're heading in the right direction and we're riding on the spirit of the Most High. You got to keep that going, man, because look, not that she had the spirit of the Most High in her, but you have to consider what this thing is about and how the devil can attack or jump anybody. Be right back with you. Good to see you, brothers and sisters, again. Again, I want to say Shabbat Shalom, and let's stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'll get right back with you. Shalom. And again, you never know, man. You never know what could happen, man. Hey, shalom, AMT, Z, shalom, 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 Shabbat shalom. Yeah, so I was on this brother's page, and it was in regards of last night's. It wasn't a debate; it was like a hot seat challenge to the brother Tazariak. Pretty good video, man. Pretty good video, but you should have saw. It was kind of wild. You just saw the back and forth, but apparently Ham, because the Hamite was on there, I think the previous day, and his thing was that you brothers who claim to be Israelites, you're following a European-centric doctrine. And I'm just showing you how deep the hate goes, man. They're going to try everything, and they're going to come at you every type of way to get you out of this truth. This is what they're going to do. And I'm not mad because put my face up for this. That's their job. That is their job to deceive and to create so much deception that you would want to throw in the towel. But who is that stupid today? Who is that stupid that would want to throw in the towel this late in the game with all the things, going on? Look at the airlines. The people can't travel for their Thanksgiving Day. They can't travel, and I'm glad, that they can't travel. Because in my opinion, Thanksgiving is an insult to the North American Indian brothers who resided in this land, and they were butchered. They were butchered and slaughtered. The land was stolen. And now the same man that took everything from them is saying who can go where and who can't go where. The same man. This is what he's doing. This is the nature of the beast. And this is what I was saying earlier. The beast is undefeated. That's one. Two, the beast will do whatever they please. And this we find in scriptures. This is why, apparently there's such a strong hatred for the Bible. They're trying to say we shouldn't read it. It's a Christian book. And I keep trying to explain on two sites that it's not a Christian book. Christianity was created by the devil, Esau, the so-called European man. And I keep explaining this over and over, But, people are not going to listen. They're going to say what they want to say and do what they want to do. It says travelers are bracing for widespread flight delays after the Federal Aviation Administration announced that it would begin cutting the number of flights in and out of 40 high traffic airports Friday. So it's so bad and staffing is so short, they got to cut flights, man. They got to cut flights. Now, where this is going to go or how severe this is going to be, I don't know. I do not know. But one thing I do know, and I say it every week, is that let these devils fight. I pray that you brothers and sisters, you eat and that you're comfortable and that the good Lord, he protects you. I pray for that. And that's all throughout scripture as well. You understand? Then you got the issue with the SNAP benefits. You understand? They turned it on or ordered Trump to pay out the SNAP benefits. First, he wanted to do partial, and he was like, I'm good with that. Then after that, he was ordered by a judge to pay full benefits. And Trump and his administration went and fought that. I think it's called an appeal. He fought that and won. So now they don't have to pay out jack. So not only are flights being turned back and halted, rather, but no food. No food. They got to go to the food banks. And you know what? I'm not going to say I'm glad on that one, but it doesn't really bother me as it bothers a lot of people, man. It doesn't bother me, because the same way we spoke in terms of what happened in Jamaica, we also mentioned that it was the Most High's judgment. So how do you know? How do you know that this is not the Most High's judgment? If you don't believe in the Bible, you have to convince me with some form of spirituality, not science or political science, that this is not an act of God or his prophecy or his judgment. You got to convince me, or the believers. And that's the problem I had with the brothers a little while ago. They cannot convince me of anything that is within scripture that we shouldn't follow. You understand? Show me a better way. Show me a better way. That's all you got to do. If this is not the right way, show me a better way. You understand? Now, we should have some compassion. The Most High, it's funny, I stumble on this. The Most High said we should have some form of compassion. But at the same time, we should not hope for God's prophecies and judgments to go away. That's how I feel. The Lord said, finally, be all of one mind. Are we all of one mind? The people that's about to be kicked off of Section 8, the people who are about to starve, I don't think they're going to starve, but they're going to have to go to the food banks. In other words, the people who are going through a hard time. You know what I'm talking about. The Lord said we should be all of one mind. Are we all of one mind? No, we are not of all one mind. We don't think of the commandments the same. We don't think of what we eat the same. We don't think of our views in regards to this country. We don't see that the same. We don't see these things the same. So we all are supposed to be doing that in the spirit of who they call Christ. That's another issue. We had a brother early this morning talking about in Isaiah 53 verse 9, that's not talking about Christ, it's talking about Jeremiah. That's dumb. That's dumb as hell, because the scripture tells you that no guile or no hatred or no evil would be in this man's mouth, not in those exact words, and this person is not a person that's harmful. You can't tell me that that doesn't apply to all men, because from the time of birth, you're going to tell me that no evil or nothing in the negative was in Jeremiah's mouth. That's dumb as hell. And you know why it's dumb? Because we all are born in sin. That's why I said with that woman, man, a situation can happen to you just like her. It could be anything. Someone can cut you off in your car, your vehicle, and now you're getting into a fist fight with this same individual, and now you're in jail for murder. You know, I'm gonna show you something real quick. You know, you're in jail for murder. This is why you got to pray every time you leave the house. You got to pray every time you leave the house, man, because anything can happen. And you know I'm right. You know we're right. Oh, let me break this real quick. So I'm telling this brother, listen, that don't make any sense about Jeremiah, because we're all born in sin. Check it out right here. It says the phrase "we are all born in sin" is a theological concept most prominently from the Christian doctrine, meaning the Bible, of the original sin, which holds that humanity is born with inherent sinful nature. See that? An inherent, meaning you take this on as soon as you are born. Inherent sinful nature due to the first sin of Adam and Eve. Remember in the garden? What happened with Adam and Eve? Now we're all born in a weak nature now. See that? This belief is supported by interpretations of biblical verses such as Psalms 51. That's in the Old Testament, the same Old Testament that these Old Testament only brothers believe in. Romans 5 verse 2, the concept suggests a fundamental inclination towards sin that affects all people, including Jeremiah. So I told the brother to hit the link today. They never hit the link, though. They never hit the link. Yeah, and I know you're watching the brother with the 12 tribe issue and Hispanics are not Israelites. I was sending messages to this brother. Well, I sent one message while the feed was going on. I sent them a message an hour and a half before the feed started, the live feed. So I know these brothers are seeing this. And I did a short video and I sent it to them in regards that in Isaiah 53 verse 9 cannot be talking about Jeremiah because he would fall under the prophecy, under, you could say it's a curse if you want to even say that, but Jeremiah would be mortal, but in the spirit of the Most High, just like me or you. And it says it affects all people from birth, meaning sin, influencing their thoughts, actions, and relationship with God. You see that? The concept suggests a fundamental inclination towards sin that affects all people from birth. Don't matter your nationality. Don't matter if you are a child of the Most High or you follow the Most High. Sin is in all of us. From day one, going all the way back to after Adam and Eve. Jeremiah was born between 2025 and after Adam and Eve. And the Lord said, their sins affects us today and makes us sinful today, meaning we walk in the flesh and we battle the flesh through the spirit. And it says it's sin that affects all people from birth, influencing their thoughts, actions, and relationship with the Most High. So you can't get around that. That's clear as day. So it can't be Jeremiah. It has to be one man. And like we said over and over, it has to be who we call Yahweh Shah, who the world calls Jesus Christ. Because it would make no sense for that to be Aaron. It would make no sense for that to be Jeremiah. It definitely don't make any sense for that person in Isaiah 53, verse 9 to be Israel. It doesn't make any sense. That's just pure foolishness at this point. So, you know, brothers are going to be brothers. They're going to say what they're going to say. And that's cool. But that goes back to the story with this woman. You could be at the top of the world and everything just seemed to be working out for you. And look, you know, so same thing pertains to a lot of brothers and sisters behind bars. They get locked up for stupid reasons and they regret it in the end. So you have to be very careful as far as how you walk out here today. And I usually open up with some words of wisdom before the brothers come on. And, you know, I want to say that, you know, you have to be very spiritually inclined today. You have to be very spiritually inclined today if you want to survive, because these are definitely rough times, man. These are definitely rough times, and your money is not going to save you. The Most High is making it very clear because, you know, your money can't save you. All these people that's on Section 8 and these different programs, look at them now. Look at them now. They thought they were comfortable with their damn sugary cereals, their soda, you know, their E&J brandy, their cheap liquor, and just comfortable as hell. And look how the world turned upside down in a matter of months. Look at it. In just a matter of months, look how the world has changed. And they don't see the Most High, but the Most High is going to take away the money. He's going to take away all the things they love, all the things they can't let go, and he's going to force them to see him. And if they don't, then they're going to suffer. They're going to suffer more and more. Look at this in 1 John. 1 John 2, verse 18, it says, little children, it is the last time. Little children, it is the last time. The little children is us who are in the spirit of the Most High. And the Lord said, it is the last time, and it is the last time. We're in the last days, man. We're in the last days. And what they used to depend on or flaunt around, the Most High is bringing hell on them. Yeah, you're damn right. It's good to see a lot of people humbled. It is, man. You know, because it makes no sense to this late in the game to be that stupid, man. It makes no sense. To be that crazy and stupid, it makes no sense. You understand? Unless you got the devil in you. But the Lord said, little children, it is the last time. As ye have heard, the Antichrist shall come. The devil shall come. Those who oppose Christ, those who oppose the Most High, those who oppose God's laws, it shall come. And we're seeing it now. These devils are bringing hell, not just in their communities, but our communities as well. And if you're not hankered down or locked down by the Holy Spirit, you're going to have problems. It says, even now there are many antichrists. See that? Even now there are many antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time. It's the last days, and judgment and the hammer is about to be unleashed. So what mindset should you be in? That's the question. Some brothers believe you should be militant, be like the Black Panthers, but that's not going to get you anywhere. It's a strong effort, but you have to have spirituality locked into you, because you know who else is militant? The white man. The white man, he has weapons too. He's ready to go to war too. He's tired of the BS too. He'll kill his own people who are weak. He will go to war with the powers that be in this system just to prove and show that he's patriotic and he wants to eat. And he wants to eat. That's what a lot of you brothers is missing. You think that this thing is a joke and it's just going to blow over. And it's not that simple. People want to eat. Put it down over here instead. People want to eat, man. And they mad as hell. They mad. They mad as hell. So when you see wasteful spending by your leaders, when you see backward, crazy behavior by your women, it's time to break out the rifles, man. When you see the government and the military used improperly, it's time to break out the weapons. You understand? So the Most High, he didn't put these people in power for nothing. He put them in power based on prophecy and judgment of the Heavenly Father. And that's what's going to fulfill itself. That's what's going to fulfill itself. Keep playing around and stalling. I'm not talking about you brothers. I'm talking about the people who hate the Bible and don't have an answer. If you hate the Bible and you hate what we teach, show me a better way. Show me a better way. Let me get that real quick. Let me show you something, because, these brothers are insane. And the sisters, they're insane. How are you going to talk and complain and be and moan and don't have a better way? Show me a better way. Don't just talk. I believe in what makes sense. I believe in what makes sense. And to me, the Bible makes sense. You understand? That's the thing. Before I go, let me just show this real quick. Don't make no sense to be this crazy. Back in the book of Peter, 3 verse 10. Let's go to the 10th verse. No, let's start at the 9th verse. It says, not rendering evil for evil or railing for railing, but counterwise blessing, knowing that ye are thereunto called, that ye should inherit a blessing. We gotta start training our minds not to go back and forth with brothers in an aggressive, angry way. Only sometimes when you're rebuking sharply, like the scripture says. But overall, if a person's a fool, let that person stay a goddamn fool. Let him stay a fool. Train your minds. I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight, because I'm a work in training myself. But train yourselves to walk away, man. Train yourself to walk away, because some people just have the devil, and their job is to try to get you off key from the Most High, uncentered from the Most High, put you in a bad spirit. That's their job. It ain't like they arguing and arguing for justice. They argue because they got the devil in them. 10th verse says, for he that will love life and see good days, let him or her refrain his tongue from evil and his lips that they speak no guile. Let him eschew evil, meaning hate evil, and do good. And seek peace and ensue it. And in this country, they're not doing that, man. You brothers and sisters in the faith who love the Most High and you're doing what's right according to the Most High, you're doing that. His brother's back. He was on that. This brother was on that page that I was on just now, talking some foolishness. I saw. See, you jump from page to page, and that's cool. I saw you on there earlier, but can you back up what you're saying? The word of a false prophet to his disciples. For verily, verily, I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over cities of Israel till the Son of Man is come. All right. So what is your point in that? I don't get it. Why don't you hit the link, man? Hit the damn link. Stop this. If you do this every weekend, and then after a while, we just ignore you. There's a link right there. Hit the link and come respectfully if you come respectfully. So it's you, them brothers on that page I just left, these Old Testament brothers, and who was the other group? The 12 tribe chart haters, or the Hispanic haters, not even the 12 tribe chart haters. Every week, prior to that week, I say, hit the link, prove your point. You don't prove nothing. I don't know what this message it even means, but I know one thing. If you are not following the Most High and properly, you will not see good days. You will not see good days. You're going to see a lot of pain and sorrow and misery. All his disciples died. Okay, so what about now? Did the word die? Did the Holy Spirit die? Did the Israelites die off? They didn't die off. See, these are dumb statements. All his disciples died. What about the millions and millions of followers? So you can't stop the word. The word is going to go on forever and ever until Judgment Day. So we're going to teach. And I applaud the brothers and sisters who keep the spirit of the Most High, the brothers and sisters that are on the highways and byways and teaching and continue to teach. I have a lot of respect for brothers like that in the heat and in the cold, and they are the ones that's doing the sit downs, the ones who are learning and building up their faith. That's what it's about, building up your faith and doing what's right in the Most High. Anything else is just a damn joke. But he said they all died. Let me show you something real quick. Since he said they all died. See how powerful the word of the Most High is. That's a loser's man's mentality. Isaiah 34:16 says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. What's the book of the Lord? The Bible. I know you're out. Yeah, you're out. You should be out, but this is to you if you're still watching. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate, for my mouth has commanded it, and the Spirit has gathered them. Who's the them? The prophets of old. The prophets of old, the Most High's Spirit has gathered them the same way the Most High Spirit has gathered you and other brothers to hear his word. You can reject his word or you can accept his word. But now the prophets of old, they didn't reject the word. They chose to hear the word and continue in the faith. Check it out. And he, the Most High, has cast lots for them, meaning Jeremiah got a lot, Isaiah got a lot, the New Testament, Matthew, Mark, Luke, Peter, John, they got a lot. Everybody got a lot or a piece of the word of the Most High to execute and expound on for us today. Again, it says, and he has cast the lot for them, and his hand has divided it unto them. See, line by line. So the Most High, he divided the word and his prophecies to each prophet how he saw fit and what was going to benefit us in these last days. You understand? That's why I got mad at some brothers. They were trying to tell me you had to know the Hebrew to understand the Most High in its entirety. That's dumb. The Most High is not going to have drunks and drug addicts that's coming out of the world to learn Hebrew. They're going to learn their first language, and what they learned in this country, at least, was English. So the Lord ain't going to leave us out there in the cold with nothing to grab onto, no hope. The Holy Bible, which is in all lands, in all countries, all over this world. You can read it in many different languages, but the point is, you don't have to go directly to the Hebrew to understand the Most High. You can understand it in the language that was that it is presented to brothers and sisters in the four corners of the world. Even the heathen, they got to read. They read the Bible. They ain't going to read just the Hebrew, but my point is the Most High, he did this. The same way he gathered the prophets and the people who need to get the word out. He divided the word among them, and he had the word go out in all four corners of this earth. And he said, and he has cast a lot for them, them are the prophets and the servants of the Most High. And it says, and his hand has divided it unto them line by line. They, the Hebrew Israelites, shall possess it forever. From generation to generation shall they dwell therein. See, generation to generation. You see that? The Most High had it that from generation to generation, from brothers to brothers to brothers, from 1,000 years ago, from 2,000 years ago to today, they would get this word and they would teach the word. That's what I'm saying. It's just that the ones who produced the Bible, the Most High had it that they were able to produce this Bible for our learning in these last days. It tells you that in the book of Romans. Yeah, you can hear me?
Come, hey, yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, wow, I fixed it, man. I was up last night in the afternoon, and I got up this morning to fix this damn thing. It was for 3 weeks. I couldn't hear y'all. I had to use headphones. It might go out on me later. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You know, but I was last night. I was watching this debate, man, and I went on this page just now. These dudes is insane, man. These dudes are totally insane. You know, they really think they know what the hell they talking about, man. Let me get my face off of this.
Who you talking about?
You don't know him as brother JJ 7000.
I heard of him.
And they were saying we should they're pretty much saying we should love the white man. When it says Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated, that means Esau the Lord chose, not hated. And it's a lot of crazy. And when you look it up online, it says what they're saying, but it don't mean that. It doesn't mean that, you know, because I could.
So when it says Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated, what they saying that part
they
means?
Saying with the scholars, and that's the scholars' opinion. They saying that hated meaning he wasn't chosen, because you know when you go in the story of Jacob and Esau was rejected.
Yeah,
God didn't hate him. You understand? And these are the scholars' position on it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's true, because then you have the judgment on Esau.
Exactly.
You know,
what about that?
Yeah. So you know, so that, and of course, you know, the 12 tribe chart and Hispanics, of course. That's why I was late today, because I was going at it with them. You know, I'll catch them at another time. But then as one dude got on, he wouldn't even let me speak, man. He just kept talking over me and yelling and calling me names. I said, damn, these brothers, including this brother, he was on there. He was on there too. I said, I know you was gonna come over here. I said, just hit the link, you know.
That's the dude about the 12 tribes chart, right?
Nah, he was on there putting some stupidness on there when they was coming at me. A couple of them was coming at me in the comment board, you know. So I was a little late. I had to get off because I had to, you know, start the feed. You know, otherwise I'd have still been on there now going at it with them.
But my thing is with these dudes, if they know so much and we wrong, why they not out teaching what they know?
They don't believe in that. They saying the book is Christian and they don't believe it. We didn't, as one brother put it, he didn't come over here on the slave ships like with no Christianity. And I kept trying to tell him we don't follow Christianity and so on and so forth, but he wasn't trying to hear me.
But that's what I'm saying. So if they got the answers and they know, why they not out teaching that?
I asked him that too. Not today, but in other occasions I have asked similar questions, and it's always it's always crap. I get back. They don't have anything solid. I say, I'll close the book. Give me something better to follow. And they never can. They never give me anything better to follow.
That's how you shut that down.
What's that?
That's how you shut that down.
Yeah, no, he was just talking over me, man. This guy would not shut the hell up. Just kept talking. He wouldn't let me get it out. I got it out, but you know, it's just, you know, our people are just overly emotional and they like women, man. They like women. They're just overly emotional and crazy, and you can't tell them nothing. But then this is why the Most High got to starve them, man. You got to put the spirit on the devil to close down that snap. You know, you saw what happened. They opened back the snap, and then they could shut that. They forced Trump to give partial payment to last a month, and then he was going to give partial, and the judge said, "No, you're going to give him everything." And then a few hours back, shut it down again. So I don't know where it's going, man. So you know, but. You know, like a brother put in the comments something pertaining to this is what they need, man. You know,
yep.
This is what they need because they just ridiculous, man. They, you know,
And that shows you the division amongst this devil.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they heavily divided up there.
Oh yeah,
in all forms of government, man.
Mm-hmm.
On every level, they divided, man. From the liberals to the hardcore patriots, they all divided, man.
Mm-hmm. It's all about money.
Yep.
It's the money at the end of the day. So I don't, you know, who the hell you kidding?
Yeah,
exactly. Stupid. We know it's about money. Look what this Edomite says on the issue. Look what he says.
Hey, shalom, brother Yaradon. Shalom.
This Edomite say me. I got to hook it up first to these devils. They ain't hit me in a while. So let me see. Let me change the speed. If they let me, I don't think so. There's no way to change the speed. Oh, right here.
Yeah,
they haven't hit me in a while, so I don't know. I've been kind of.
Yeah, they just caught me. They just took down. They just took down one of my videos I did a month ago.
They gave you a strike, or didn't they give you the strike?
No, they just took it off. They said it goes against their harassment policy. Man, that was a month ago.
You know,
so I can see
it. But they not playing around. But I can see if both of us was like big channels, you know. Yeah, but I don't know. But they just gonna keep doing it. But check out what this Edomite is saying. Check it out. Now, first, the benefits was supposed to come through. It would take 2 to 3 weeks, but it was supposed to get their money. I guess they was going to get it before Thanksgiving, but look what happened.
Ordered the administration to fulfill full SNAP benefits for the month of November and basically have the money available by Friday evening, okay? That was the lower court. But the administration last night called in the Supreme Court and said, you need to overrule/block the ruling out of the lower court, and basically we need a decision by 9:30 p.m. tonight. This was last night. Well, sure enough, late last night, the Supreme Court comes in and they blocked the lower court order. So literally the Supreme Court they overruled, right? So they override the ruling out of the lower court. Supreme Court rules all, as I said earlier, right? So anyway, Supreme Court rules all. They blocked the order out of the lower court to send out full benefit. Okay, so like, didn't you just say that we were going to get the full benefit for the month of November? Isn't that literally what the administration sent out in that memo yesterday? Yes, true. That's literally what they said yesterday in the memo that sent out to all the states. But yet, and they complied. They said that they were going to do it in conjunction with the order out of the lower court, the district federal judge out of Rhode Island, John McConnell, right? We talked about that many times over the last several days, and as the information was coming across, I was bringing it to you. But now the Supreme Court has gotten involved, and they're overriding that ruling out of the lower court. What does that basically mean? It basically means that until they hash this out, until they determine this and basically come to an agreement in court, this is on pause. So so you
see that? Just that easy. Look how quick that happened, man.
Yep.
Just that easy, man. So this is why, you know, I laugh at these brothers. There's that scripture that says that we shall eat, but they shall starve. I think it's in Isaiah. You know where that's at?
Yeah, go on.
Get that real quick, because that's what's up, man. You know, and you keep playing with it and playing with the system or playing in this life, and you're gonna reap the repercussions. And I keep telling brothers, you know, and sisters, it's not gonna get good. It's never going to get better. It's always going to get worse and worse, because these are the times that we live in. So your best bet is to serve the Most High and walk spiritually. You understand? Okay. Because, you know, I mean, in all reality, they deserve what they're getting because of the lifestyle they live in. Even though they've been, taken advantage of by the devil, they know when they're doing wrong. I'm talking about our people, man.
That's right.
That's right. But it's not hard to figure out, man. Why are you getting that? You got it, or you don't have it?
I got it.
Oh, okay.
And they trust in the system so much, because all you hear is, right now, we ain't getting them, but we know sooner or later the government gonna open back up and we gonna get double and we gonna get this and we gonna get that. But look, they was expecting, what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure when they got whatever they sent out the email, the text to everybody and saying you're gonna get this and that, they was hyped. Right. I was like, I'm gonna get it. And then next thing you know, just like that, things just change, man. This devil, he don't care, man. He don't care. You want me to get straight to the point, or you want me to
where was it at?
Isaiah 65 and you can start at 11.
Isaiah 65. Let me get pull up here first.
And 11 you can start at.
65 verse 1.
Yeah, man. You know, our people, especially our people, man, they get hella proud, man. When I was looking at some of them videos, man. Some of them people was getting over $4,000 a month
Yeah.
in food stamps. I was like, what? I didn't know it went that high.
So that's like $1,000 a week.
Exactly. What kind of family they got? What kind of refrigerator they got, man? Man, $4,000 is a lot of money for just food.
And when you see it, you know, they what you call it, when you check it out, like the videos, they just got junk in the damn cart, man.
Yeah, man.
Sugary cereals, ring dings, and damn potato chips, and a lot of soda, and those stupid damn Roman noodles things. Damn salt, you know.
Yeah, my thing was they probably had all these kids, and the more kids you have, the higher the amount is. So, you know, that's pretty much what I was thinking. Why it was that high? But they was getting that, and then they was hitting like $1,500 in cash assistance. I'm like, man, they literally ain't got to do nothing.
But you know what they do? They sell the stamps.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You know? They sell it, man, and then they get money from that, man. So, you know, overall, you know, they would living good, you know.
Yeah.
I know our people. Once you take something from them that they used to, man, they want to kill, man.
Yeah, man.
They want to kill after that. So I understand, man.
Yeah.
You know? So
who won? You ain't got to get up for work.
Yeah.
You know, you could just, you know, eat for free. You can they pay your rent, they give you cash assistance, and that's all off of the dime of the working American, right? The workforce.
Right.
So you get chiefly the so-called black woman. She has to post everything that she's buying. You know, she got to show her shopping cart full of food overflowing. And then she talk mess. Yeah, you know, don't get mad at me because y'all got to get up and work a 9 to 5, but me, my bills is paid and I ain't got to do this and I eat for free and my kids is good and this and that. Come on, man, you hella proud, but then yet you'll call yourself independent.
It's crazy, you know. And now, you know, they want to complain. They want to fight now. They want to fight.
Yeah.
They want to fight, and it's just not going to happen. And they mad because brothers and sisters don't want to stand up for them.
Yeah.
Brothers just ain't doing that, man. Brothers ain't going out like that, you know, because they mad. We got to work.
Yeah. Come on, man. Even if they was giving the working class half of what the programs is giving these people that don't work, man, it would be something.
Right.
You know, even if you just give food stamps to the working force, right? Yeah, we know bills is hard, rent is killing them. Look, you know, let's throw them a couple of $100 for food to balance it out. You know, Jake that work probably won't have an issue. But when you work all week, 80 hours, and your check looked the way it looked, and then once they take the taxes and the rent, and if you got a car note and a light bill, a gas bill, a phone bill, that pretty much eats your check. And then you look at your check, you just under $100, but you ain't got no food. You looking like, man, what the hell going on? So I get what Jake is saying. I get what our people saying. The ones that work and get up to go to work. I get what they saying. That if these people are able-bodied and they can stand on their own 2 feet and they healthy, why can't they get out and get a job?
And not just that, they'll bring dudes in there to live with them.
Exactly.
You ain't supposed to do that.
Exactly.
I forgot about that, and I saw a video earlier. If you commit a crime, you're supposed to be kicked off that too.
Yeah. So
I got a lot of damn Haitians where I live at, man. They got mad people up in there. You ain't gonna tell me all of them supposed to live up in there? No way.
Yeah, exactly.
Mad people. I don't even know who's who now.
Exactly.
But since Trump has been coming down, you don't see nobody now. The hall's empty. You don't see them chilling out in the front. You don't see the cars rolling up. You don't see none of that. Trump got them shook.
Yeah. And I went to the supermarket yesterday. Man, that joint was empty, man. I ain't never seen the supermarket like that. Then it dawned on me. I'm like, oh, okay. Because
I don't know what's caused. You think it's a lockdown that it was empty, or
nah, it's the stamps because it was the beginning of the month. People
yeah,
it's the beginning of the month.
That's right.
So usually, what is it? The first they get it.
Yeah.
Some of them a little bit later than that, but I mean, the supermarket I go to is huge, and no lie, Elder, it had to be about no more than 30 people in that whole supermarket just walking around, man.
Shalom, Abkin.
Hey, shalom, Elder.
Shalom.
You know, so it's like, you know, you starting to see, you know, the result of you know, people not getting those stamps and getting that government assistance, man.
Right.
You know, and then you got the whole Section 8. They evicting a lot of those Section 8 people that's on Section 8.
Yeah, because they got to prove that they qualify for it. If they migrants and they just threw them on there, they checking them out, you know. So they got to prove that.
Yeah.
No, even when I'm driving, like I'm looking like, yo, where the damn cars at, man? Usually it's like a crazy traffic. I can't move. Yeah. It must be a holiday. You know, I have to ask people, are the kids what you call it in school? The brother the brother said shalom.
Shalom. Yeah, right down?
Yeah.
Oh, shalom.
You know, so you know, so and this is nothing compared to what the Lord can do, man. This is nothing, you know.
What it's gonna do.
Right.
Most are trying to get our attention, but our people are not seeing it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like Yashon said earlier, Negroes don't believe in the Bible.
Nah,
but they got to believe in the last days, man. When the Most High start bring further judgment and behind.
Yeah. Take that food away and that money.
But Jake's still looking for a savior, which is how we Yahweh, but they put their whole faith in last week. They put their faith in man's system.
Mm-hmm.
So now this is what the Most have to do to get their attention, man.
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
So now
take away what they like.
Turn to Christianity now. Sorry, bro.
Mm-hmm. No, you good. Just take the Lord take away what brings them comfort.
Good. Yes, sir.
You know, what brings them comfortability, you know, which is the government assistance, the system.
Yes,
the beast, man. They worship in the beast.
And that's exactly what it is. But you know, like I say, the money and that food gonna make a difference.
Man.
You know, this is but ye are they that forsake the Lord. See, that forgot my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnished the drink offering unto that number. So our people it's saying our people are totally into wickedness, and they have turned away from the Most High. They formatted and structured their lifestyle to serve the devil and man, and not the Most High.
Yep.
Your drink offerings are supposed to be to the Most High and to the true and living God. But now these dudes is like, yo, we ain't gonna do Christmas because that's the white man's holiday. We're gonna do Kwanzaa, and they, you know, and they, you know, and they just make up crap to go into, man.
Yep.
You know, because they don't want to serve the Most High. The women, not all the women, but a lot of women say the Bible is too manly. It's where are the women at? So they want to either be priests, or they women priests, or they don't want to serve the Most High at all. That's you know, they want a feminine God or feminine vibration, not the true and living God, and they don't want to be subservient to men.
Exactly.
So they rebel against the Most High, or they love the white man and they love the system, and like the title says, Satan plus Satan equals Satan or the beast.
That's right.
The scripture says we add sin to sin.
Yep.
You know, so this is what you go from one demon to a totally next demon, to one evil to another evil.
Mm-hmm.
So the Most High says, therefore will I number you to the sword. See that? And the killing ain't really started yet, but wait till the real food famine come, because it prophesies in Matthew 24 about famine coming to the world. And this is how we, I don't know what book these other brothers, the haters, are going to follow, or they're following, but give me something not to believe in Matthew's 24. Matthew's 24 is one of the most important books in the Bible concerning prophecy and judgment, one of the most important. Sure. So if this is not the truth, because I keep asking the same question every damn week, give me something better than the Bible. I'll close the book. Give me something better than the Bible that's spiritual, that gives me comfort, that gives me blessings, that tells me my nationality, that tells me who my enemy is. Give me something better. Sure. They can't do it. Mm-hmm. So they stick with their foolishness, but the Lord said he will bring the number of them to the sword. Sure. And ye shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, you did not answer. See? And the brothers are out there every week. They're not listening. The Most High is calling, but they're not answering the Most High.
And then Salaki, then you'll have Jake come out and say, "Oh, the Lord didn't say that." How would you know? Right? They speaking in the sense where, well, we twisting words.
Exactly.
So the Lord can't say that, right?
Mm-hmm. I tell them to prove it. If that's true, then prove it. Give me that. Still puts them in the spot where show me something better. You understand? But they never do that because they don't have nothing better. They just got emotions and feelings. If you, they start cursing you out because you don't have an answer. That book up. Oh, show me something better than the book. One brother, I said, he was saying the book this and that book is plagiarized and that book is fairy tales. I said, do you eat pork? He said, nah, I don't eat pork either, but the book tells you not to do that. Do you steal? Nah, but the book tells you not to steal. So what's bad in the book? Tell me what's bad in the book. Exactly. It's fables. I said, well, what's wrong with following the book? Give me an example.
And they really don't want to say what they really feel.
Exactly.
The fact of the matter is that Esau, the so-called white man, can't be saved, and the Bible is only for black people. Mm-hmm. That's hate.
Jump back to verse 11, right? There's a book here. Damn, I forgot to write the page down, man. It's two books I have here. One I can't find is one represent. There's a book out there, but written by Henry Ford.
Something about Esau, something like that. I can't remember what it's called. I got that book.
And then there's another one. I have it. Oh boy, where the hell I put the book, man? Damn it. You brought that verse, but there's a book that could back up both of those verse. The verse where it said that prepared the table for the troop. But the name of the book is called America's Forgotten Founding Father by John Winthrop. The wicked bastard, I think, was governor of Massachusetts, if I'm not mistaken. That have to do with the Thanksgiving and so forth. But in verse, go back to verse 11, for Isaiah 65:11.
Okay. This is Isaiah 65:11. It says, "But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop."
And they prepare the table for the troop. That's when all people sit together and celebrate this thing called Thanksgiving. And the troop is when the U.S. military, U.S. cavalry murder millions of Indians, man. Millions of Indians. The Indian known as the Pequot Indian in Massachusetts. I have two books to back up that verse, but please remind me next week to bring out those two books, because I don't want people to think we're making things up. To show you how these scholars know the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? They said, "But ye are they that prepare the troop for that table," right? Read that verse again, Slacker.
Verse 11, Isaiah 65:11. "But right. Ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain,
right?
That prepare a table for that troop."
And the troop is who? The troop is the U.S. cavalry that murdered the Indian. When we sit together and celebrate this thing called Thanksgiving, because two books that back it up. I just mentioned the one by Henry Ford, page 19, and then this one called John Winthrop, put together by John Winthrop, called America Forgotten Founding Father. I think it's page 90, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm gonna bring that book out next week. Please remind me. Where the scholar, they tell it straight up, he take it right there to Isaiah 65:11.
I think the one by Henry Ford is called The International Jew.
The International Jew, Con.
I got that
I
book.
remember the page up, but please remind me next week so we could prove it to these audiences, so nobody think we're making things up. To show that these scholar knows the prophecy, the Bible. It's just like, for instance, when it tells you, and when we gotta go over that later on, we talks about the four part of the earth. Remember we mentioned the four part of the earth.
Okay.
So when you mention that, we tell people this is America. People say, "Oh, we're making these things up." But I make sure I bring out one of the books. It's two books I have, but the other one I can't find is in the storage. But this one here called the four part of the earth, right? You can see it right here.
Okay.
It shows you America is the fourth part of the earth. So nobody thinking that when we read Revelation chapter 6 verse, I believe verse 13 or 14, one of those verses, when it say, "I shall take go to the matter of fact, let me get it if you don't."
And Lamar, on your screen, you see it says mirroring.
Mirroring?
Yeah, like a mirror.
Man, brother, you know I'm dumb and come to these
Nah,
things.
you got it, man. If you don't see it, don't worry about it. Next time before you start, you gotta switch your thing to mirror, because the words is facing us the proper way. Next time you get a chance, don't worry about it. I think I can do it from this side though.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. But get what you get.
I'm backward, man. That's what I'm trying to learn from you guys, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said Revelation 6.
Yeah. When you finish up that one, Bakwash.
I'm not sure. Hold up 1 second.
You just read up to verse 12. You got to go down to 14.
Yeah, finish that.
One more verse, I think. It says
you can read 12 again, Elder.
Says, therefore I will number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to slaughter, because when I called, ye did not answer. And when I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Yep.
That's exactly what our people are doing. I know a lot of you brothers, you're in your feelings and your emotions, and you don't want to hear the truth of the Most High. Hey, Kahan, you can hit the link if you want, man. You just got to close out the first tab so you don't get feedback. Put it down if you want to hit the link and come in. Kahan is the brother that was teaching with us 2 weeks ago. It says 13 verses. Sorry. Yeah. Let me read that part again. It says, but did evil before my eyes, and did not choose that wherein I delighted not. And did choose that wherein I delighted not. Therefore, thus saith the Most High, behold, my servants shall eat. See, we're going to eat. Most High going to look out for us, and we're going to eat. And we have been eating because we keep the faith. It was difficult times we faced financially and emotionally, but we still didn't turn our backs on the Most High. And guess what? We're eating. The Most High talks about the daily bread. You know, you're supposed to train your spirit and your mind in just receiving enough to get by. And then the Most High will bless you with a little bit more.
Yep.
So you got to be in the Most High. See what you're feeling? This is Rome all over again. And a lot of the things that led to the fall of Rome is happening back here in this new Rome. Mm-hmm. You understand? And the greed and the corruption and the widespread of wickedness, you know, that opened the doors to the fall of Rome. And America's the same way. You're a fool if you believe these politicians. They all are stealing. They're stealing, man.
Exactly.
You're a fool if you believe them. So you got to snap out of this mindset you're in, because these guys are all thieves. And the white man ain't going to save you. Trump ain't going to save you, man. Trump is a part of the system. And like we said so many times before, he takes orders from the system, or the powers that be, the 3% that really run this world.
Sure.
The corporations. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Obama. Same thing with the Bushes, senior and junior. Same thing with Clinton. They all take orders from the major globalists, and you want to be frank, the Illuminati that controls this system. And you're a fool if you can't see that. You could, and the reason why you can't see it is because the money that this man has been giving you for decades, you're blinded by that. The cars and I mean these dudes is buying cars, man, better cars than us in certain cases.
Yeah,
better cars than us. $4,000 a month. You know what you could do with that?
exactly.
Come on, man, that's just crazy. It says 13th verse. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. See that? You're gonna be ashamed because the Most High, Jake, their glamour and their glory is money and having the latest fashions on and bling bling and diamond earrings and diamond rings. What's that?
Flexing.
Yeah,
flexing on their own people.
Flexing, yeah. It's gonna come. Lord said, behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. And we seeing little examples of that already, man. Big fat burly woman crying, wow, my food stamp. Oh, you better put on my food stamp. You see all these videos, man.
That's right.
Then you see the ones with the sisters showing off. And then they get caught. Somebody dine them out and they turn off all their food stamps. And they give them a bill. You owe this amount of money back.
That's right.
Yeah.
I guess Kentucky Fried Chicken and Popeyes lose a lot of money, man, because they don't see no Negroes around.
Yeah.
The first thing they do is food stamp.
McDonald's too. McDonald's too, man.
Yep.
They should learn to cook.
Exactly.
Yep. Learn to cook. That's it.
It's the white man. There's more white people on that than us. That's true.
Yep.
True, but there's more of you making videos and
exactly
acting the hell out than them.
Yep.
I saw the video with them on the pantry line. There's black people on the pantry line too, but a lot of white people on them damn lines.
Yeah, them devils was heavy on them lines, man. They out there making videos too, complaining and crying too.
Yeah.
But Jake like to go overboard, so he helping the agenda. Yep. He helping the way the world sees Jake already. Jake is helping to keep that alive, man. Because every little thing happens in Jake's life, he got to make a video about it. If he getting a little extra, he got to show the world that he getting a little extra. Right? If he beating the system, he got to show that he beating the system.
Why would you do that?
I don't get it.
You dummy. Now I seen one with a white woman too.
Yeah.
Now they don't got nowhere to live now.
Yep.
You got to get out the house. Why would you make a video like that and think they ain't going to catch you? Because in the past, you did that crap and you got away with it. And
proud.
You was good. Now, look, the whole world is upside down now. So that's going to be another feather in our hat, because then brothers and sisters who believe in the faith are going to say, see, we warned you about the vaccines and the damn COVID that hit. Now I'll be telling you the money going in and all crap that you're following now or believing in that they're taking away from you. It's going to come to an end.
Yep.
Years we've been saying that, man. Years.
Yep.
Yeah, they're unaliving themselves.
Yep. I seen that too. Yep. And they blaming a lot of them black farmers and a lot of those them devils that's on, food stamps or whatever. They on this thing where, okay, we don't mind if we don't get it, but the Negroes can't get it. We'll rather starve than to see the Negroes get food stamps again.
Yeah.
Or the black farmers make money. Right? Because they're not, these white farmers, they're not the ones that's actually out there doing the work. It'd be the Northern Kingdom doing that.
Yep.
Right? So some of these devils, they was hiding the Northern Kingdom, the immigrants, in their basements and stuff, man. That came out. They was hiding them in their basements.
They need the money. That's against the law too. They'll lock their behinds up for that too.
Yeah, man.
But they ain't gonna tell you that, know.
And I have them come out and work at night. So they can't pick up on the radar because it came out that this devil was using drones to pretty much pinpoint where the immigrants were. So whenever there's a big farm, they know there's nobody else working in those farms but the Northern Kingdom, and they know most of them are not citizens over here.
Mm-hmm. I see them early in the morning, man.
Yeah,
them and Haitians and Jake too, but early in the morning, going to department stores to work or wherever to work.
Yeah,
barely speak English.
Yeah, man.
But they grind. I give them that. You know, they grind.
Yeah. That's one thing you can't say that, man. You can't say that they're lazy. They're lazy.
No, they ain't lazy. They're gonna grind. You know, I seen one brother. I was arguing with him. I'm saying, man, you know, you ain't getting up at no damn 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work. You talking about they trying to they taking your job. You gonna get up at 3? No, question. I said, you ain't getting up at no 3 in the winter time and to scrape ice off the windshield of your damn truck or car to go to work. And now you mad because you see a damn Mexican 3 feet tall jumping out of a brand new F-150.
Yeah.
You ain't doing that. Or damn not a Range Rover, but a damn Tahoe or something like that. Now you mad.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta grind. And I tell all the brothers that, you know, you gotta work in this country if you want to make it. You know, you can steal and rob, but you know, you're taking a chance with your damn family and you're going against the Most High.
Yep.
But there's nothing wrong with hard, honest work. You gotta work, you know.
That's right.
Make it. You know, you can't be mad at them, at the migrants or whoever, if they doing better than you in the country and saying, well, the white man does that for them, and that's why that chart is off. They don't have the curses of Jake. That's a dumb statement. They don't have the curses of Jake, meaning they didn't come here on the slave ships, because you got Israelites in Africa who didn't come over here on the slave ships, but the Israelites over there. That's what you teach. You teach that, but they don't fit the curses of the slave ship. So you're gonna say the Hispanics, because they would come over here on the slave ships, they don't fit the curses? What about the brothers in Africa in the 4 corners of the earth that didn't come to so and so on slave ships? That's a dumb argument, man. You know, dumb. You know. But overall, those who ain't under the banner of the Most High, or like we went through last week or the week before, Psalms 91, the covering of the Lord and the shadow, and trust in the shadows of Egypt. Look, you've trusted in the shadow of Egypt, and now look, Egypt is closing up shop on you, in your face.
Yep.
In your face. I believe they're going to turn it on. They're going to come to a decision. I believe that. But they already put on the table. They want 1 trillion on the CR, you know, top of that. And the other side, the Republicans are saying, hell no, we ain't doing that, because we're not going to let you fund the damn migrants. We're not doing that, you know, because they want to keep Obamacare going. Y'all can hear me?
Go on.
What? There's a microphone on my screen. I don't know why. You know. Oh, it's Lamar. Lamar got he muted. They changed the whole system around now. I can see when y'all mute on the screen. I can see when y'all mute.
Sorry, I didn't even know I'd been muted. Sorry about it.
That's cool. I can see it on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, come.
Okay, you can pull get a scripture you wanted to get. If you want. You can put what scripture you wanted.
I was reading something.
Oh, you said Revelation. You said, right?
Revelation what? 6?
No, sorry, I was reading something. What I said, Revelation 6. Yeah.
Which 6 and
start at verse 1, because this is going up to what you guys mentioned earlier about the crisis coming to America, man. And the Most High prophesy. We know Most High prophesies about that about to happen, where things gonna be so damn expensive that you ain't gonna be able to afford it, man. Where their wages is just gonna be enough to buy food from, you know, for one person.
Mm-hmm.
Sad is coming, man. Start at verse 1.
Revelation 6 and 1. It says, and I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the 4 beasts saying, come and see.
Right. So we know the word and is a continuation of what Revelation chapter 5 starts was saying. That's why he said the word and I saw one of the when the Lamb, which is Yahushua, opened one of the seal, and I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder, and the 4 beasts saying, come and see. So we know the 4 beasts represent the 4 archangel. Right? Go ahead.
It says, and I saw, and behold, a white horse,
Mm-hmm.
and he that sat on him had a bow,
Mm-hmm.
and a crown was given unto him.
And we know that's talking about Yahweh Shai Christ, because he's coming to bring destruction on the earth, man, which is on Esau's system. The crown represent victory, rulership, and so forth. Right? Go ahead.
And who you think is collapsing this system? It ain't Esau, Edom. It's the Lord doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It says
in Revelation, the 12th chapter, and I believe it's the 3rd or 9th verse, it said that the dragon had 7 heads and crowns was placed upon their heads.
Good.
So this man, he's in the position of rulership, but he's about to lose it. Nothing lasts forever, man, except the judgment of the Most High in His kingdom.
Right. Go on. Verse 2 again. It said, and I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and the crown was given unto him.
Right.
And he went forth conquering and to conquer.
Conquering and to conquer, right? Which is Yahweh Shai Christ.
That's right.
So people thinking that Christ is coming to bring peace on earth. No. The church talking about Christ coming to bring peace. No. Christ coming to bring death and destruction. That's what's going to happen.
That's right.
Okay.
It says, and when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
And we know that's talking about Esau.
That's right.
And there was another horse that was red, right? Hold on, let's get Genesis chapter 25, where we tell Esau came on red all over like a hairy garment. Because we know, we always talk about it's a metaphor. Okay, this is a word. I have a book. It's called Anthropophanism. I can't pronounce it properly. Anthropophanism, where the Most High compare human as a beast.
Yep.
But we know it's an anthropophanism, which is a metaphor.
Okay.
So we know it's not in a literal sense. Okay. So the horse that was red is talking about Esau. Let's get Genesis chapter 25. And Esau came on red all over your garment.
Verse 25. Genesis 25, verse 25. It says, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they call his name Esau.
Esau. Okay. In Hebrew, Aishawa means wasted away is he.
That's
right? Now let's get it. Genesis chapter 27 now, verse 38 to 40. They said, and he was given a great sword. So we know it's not no little horse given a damn great sword. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of these dumb people out there talking about that's talking about Satan.
Yep.
You got a lot of people talking about Satan. The sister and I, we had a conversation at the job Thursday, and she was like, "Oh, you guys are crazy. It's Satan giving a sword to destroy the people. Them have war." I said, "No, that's not talking about Satan, because you don't know what the hell you're talking about." So I just walked away. Ain't bother hog with her, you know.
Yeah, but you see how mindset is. You know, if you want to go by the white man's doctrine and what he's saying, because if you go by the doctrine that the Most High gave us, it condemns the white man and it shows their destruction. You know, so they can't rock with that. Like me and Yashwan, we was teaching in Manhattan 3 weeks ago, and this white dude, he stopped to hear us go back and forth with these young kids, and he gonna say, "You're very smart." When he was leaving, they're very smart. He just said that because they was defending you, Esau. That's why you said they're very smart. You know,
that was a tactic,
right?
Because he didn't just say that one time. He kept saying it,
right?
You know, these guys, are very smart, man. Just to make them think that in their stupidity and ignorance, they're smart.
Right.
He know they didn't know what they was talking about. And that devil knew that what we were saying were right. But he wanted to keep Jake so low and ignorant and not knowing nothing that he'll say something like that. Like, you kids are very smart, man, for your age. Come on, man.
Don't listen to these guys. These guys are losers, you know.
The devil.
Meanwhile, your people is killing them every day. Their parents is all sick and in the hospital and on dialysis and different drugs because of your people.
That's right.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Was it Genesis 27 and verse 38
to 40? Come.
And it says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword thou shalt live.
See? By the sword shall they'll live. Talk about military conquest. How Esau conquered the whole world. That's how he set up kingdom.
Okay. And we went into that, Salakia Elder. We went into that last week with the manifest destiny.
Yeah, could.
How them devils said it was the will of God that we take over this and take over that, and
could.
You know, he gave us this.
Yep.
They really believe that, you know. They really believe that. That's how they think.
Yep.
They're insane. They're monsters.
Yep.
Could.
Good.
It's like your priest. Look up how many military US have all over the world. I think it's 800 or something, if I'm not mistaken.
How many military?
In South America.
Military bases.
Bases?
Basic. Thank you. Bases.
God.
Yeah.
That's a lot, man.
Yeah. 800 something military bases all over the world, man.
Sorry. Bases.
Once again, my doorbell rung.
Good, do you think? But this man, he's a warrior, but on the side of Satan, and they're so arrogant and proud that either they don't know it because they think that it's their divine right to rule this earth, and they think they're smarter than everybody, and because they rule, they're going to rule it the right way. But look at the results. The result is, as they rule, your people come down lower and lower as drug addicts, as damn freaks, as damn whores.
Unbelievable.
That's the result of it. You understand? That's the repercussion. That's the after effects. So the Most High has made it so bad for them now, they're fighting with each other for money. I heard that a lot of this is for money, just the medical situation alone, or the price of medicine, trying to lower that, trying to keep it up, trying to see who's going to get medicine, who can afford it. The fat cats make so much money off of medicine and people being sick. What kind of sick nut job is happy to make money off of people staying sick?
Exactly.
You got to be out of your damn mind or the devil to think in that capacity. You want people to be sick so you can make more money?
Exactly.
Who does that?
What
That's just totally insane, man.
What about spraying chemtrails in the air?
Right.
To make people sick. That's demonic.
Even the animals is going crazy. I keep seeing deer walking right out in the street. Like a damn ghetto deer. They're not even scared. I beat the horn and try to scare them away. Sometimes they run, but a lot of times they just look at me and then bow down and eat more grass as I'm driving by. I'm like, yo.
Birds dropping out the sky.
Say it again.
Birds just dropping out the sky dead.
Yeah, this man is terrible. In the book of Isaiah, it says even the animals in the trees is going to rejoice when this man falls, man.
That's right, man.
I can't wait.
Man.
Boy, I can't wait.
Lamont is back?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you came back? All right.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I mean, you got to be a monster for even animals that hate you, man. You got to be a monster. And the black man, even in this evil and this wickedness, we in tune with the Most High to some degree. Like I'm talking with this dude. He's saying, talking about the Africans and them doing all they filthy rituals. And I told him, it's not in your nature, even in your wickedness. Not those exact words, but it's not in your nature to do what they do, putting your head up a camel's behind and defecate or pee on you. That's not in your nature,
That's terrible, man.
No, it's in your book. It's your stacked up rocks. I said, in honor of something, we didn't make an obelisk, a penis, and worship it. We just put rocks in the area, and that was it. We didn't come back every year to worship the rocks. That's not in our book. We don't do stuff like that. Walk around naked and breasts out. Well, God made breasts in behind beautiful. What's up? You brothers just ashamed to show your bodies. No, it's not. We're decent. The Bible does not have any such rituals. Not in our book. That's not in our book. To eat damn lizards and eels and all that. That's your culture. That's not in our book. It's not in our book. You Africans, you're different from us. We're not the same people, man. We're by a long shot, we're not the same people. That, you know, you have a different belief and understanding of how life is compared to us, you know?
Exactly, man.
Huh.
Jake still want to hang on to that, though.
Oh yeah, he want to hang on to that hardcore. You know, they said we just teachers of lies. And all right, we'll see. You know, we got you, and it's getting real grim for them because we got them in all different angles. If you're boasting and trying to flex, the Most High hit you in your pockets with your money. If you're going to school and you're talking about college, there's no future in that. People are living back with their moms. I read a document that over 40% of people who graduate, they have to live with mommy and daddy again, and they don't get the job they wanted. So he hit you there. If you want to boast about your education, if you want to boast about the government and the great old USA, look at the state of the great old USA now. We got a communist, a socialist that just ran for the mayor of New York and won. Now he's saying a completely different thing. He sounds crazy now.
Yeah.
Got your votes. Now, look, we're going to see how that's going to play out.
Yeah, he got that call. He got that call
from
the powers that be. Listen, we put you on. You got to play ball. If not, you know what happened in the past.
Yep. January 1st, we'll be able to use the speaking devices with no problem. Leave them alone. Yep. They're preaching hatred for America. You know? Yeah,
man. I'm telling you. And all these dudes are set up, like you said earlier, man. You trusting in both sides. Like, you think the Democrats got your best interests at heart, the Republicans. So you trying to rush to the polls to vote for somebody new and thinking that's going to bring change. That ain't going to bring no damn change, man. You're going to still stay in the low state, like the elder put that dude up there in the train station smoking that crack pipe. That's what you're doing, man. You pretty much smoking on America's pipe, man. And that's how you looking right now. Just lost, abused, oppressed, hurt, destroyed, naked, everything, man. You look crazy. Yeah, and I have found it was 750 bases.
Oh, 750?
750, yep.
Okay, cut 750.
These idiots say it's about to be a Department of Defense. Now it's a Department of War now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
The hell you think is going to happen, man? The best thing you could do is find your hustle and get ready, man.
That's it.
That's right. Yep.
Design your, I said it years ago, design your apartment or your house that be comfortable and entertaining, providing they don't kill the power. But it's going to be a time where you're not going to have a desire to be out in the streets as much as you are. You know, you're going to want to be in the crib.
It's going to be a sad day.
Yeah. You ain't going to want to be on that goddamn train. You see the condition. Well, at least if you're in New York, I know I can hear that brother now. See, I told you, brothers, leave New York. Leave New York. I can see him right now. But you ain't going to want to be on the trains because the train is just terrible, man. You got to damn be on your full alert when you're on the train because all the weirdos is on there and they're fighting. The young wolves are attacking, you know.
Hey,
they was showing a video the other day. Jake was shitting on the train. I think you guys were shitting on the train, literally shitting on the train.
Oh, they do that on the back of the bus, man.
Man, it's a damn shame.
It's a war zone underground, it's a war zone above ground, and it's a war zone in you know in the heavens.
Yeah.
Right? Everything is about to come down. Like the picture that the elder got up, man. That's how America is about to look.
Yep.
And a lot of people, they ain't ready for that, man.
They're not ready for that. They're gonna lose their mind because they weak and overly emotional now. Black men and black women, Hispanic women, it's just on little things they're overly emotional. Imagine if this hits. And emotional, crazy people, they very dangerous.
Yeah, man.
Very
dangerous. Stay away from them. That's why I always tell people, man, you got to make your circle real small, man. As times get worse, you don't want a lot of people around you because, you know, Jake like to run his mouth and, hey, you don't know who your enemy is. At least if you got a small circle that you can trust or whatever, you know, it's easier to maintain or easier to watch. But if you got, I got my crew, you know, this and that, man, when that money and the food run out and our brother stomach start touching his back,
that's gonna be a problem.
Anything you got, he wanted. It tells you that, man. The scriptures tell you that. For
Mhm.
great tribulation, people gonna be in your house, right? Going in your fridge, your cabinets, whatever you got that they need, they're gonna take it, man.
Exactly.
And they're not asking. They're not gonna give you that little easy knock on the door. Oh, we was wondering if you had this, and because we ran out. Nah, it ain't gonna be none of that.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna be none of that, man.
Real quick, in Jeremiah 9:4, the Lord says, take ye heed of everyone his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother,
That's right.
but every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slander.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They will deceive everyone his neighbor. See that? That don't mean you don't trust in every brother. It means the brothers who are outside of the faith.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it says they will walk with slander and deceive their neighbors. These are wicked brothers, but it's gonna come.
Yep. And I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you with something. Even your family.
Yep. Oh yeah. They're gonna be the worst ones because you ain't gonna see. That's the one that's gonna blindside you. You ain't gonna see that coming.
Yep.
That's gonna be even worse because they're gonna get weak when the damn money runs out. They're gonna get weak.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna take, like you said, like brother said, you're gonna have a can of beans. They're gonna take it. They're gonna violate your woman and kill your children and take your car. Man, I seen this video, man. It was like a zombie apocalypse.
Yep.
And this girl was in the middle of the street crying, "Oh my God, help me, man!" Dude didn't know when to stop. If to stop, he stopped, got out of the car. Dude came, stuck him up. They both got in the car, drove off, and left the dude and stopped to help. Same thing in the book of Eli. Same thing. Situation in the book of Eli. A woman was in distress. They had the damn goons waiting right there for him.
Yep. These women are used as bait.
Yeah.
They're gonna bait a lot of you dudes, man. You can't be weak.
Dudes, that can't happen. That ain't gonna happen. How many times you been to the damn projects and you heard stories about a dude going to check some chick out at the project? The chick set him up.
Yep. Nothing new under the sun, man.
She have another man in the room, in the house.
Or in the hotel. If you buying hoes and you go up to the I heard about a story about that in Vegas, or Dominican Republic even. You go to the room and then, they kick the door in and rob you. Or they have people waiting in there already because the woman said, "Yo, I got a spot. It's cool, comfy. Price is $200. Get them there. The dude gets robbed." And that's with people with food in their belly. Imagine if they don't have no food in their belly, how bad it's gonna get, man.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get real rough and rugged. Like the scriptures tell you, perilous times shall come.
Right.
Right. Dangerous, risky times. That's what's coming, man. And you people, you ain't ready for it, man. Hey, you don't have to listen to what we're saying. You can come with your doctrine and scoff and mock and make yourself think that you're saying what's actually going on and trick yourself into believing what you're saying. You can do all that, man. But the fact of the matter is that hey, the Bible don't lie, man.
Mm-hmm.
Scriptures don't lie. The scriptures say what it say. You choose to deny it, that's on you. Like the elder read, earlier in Isaiah 65, when the Lord, called, you didn't answer. You chose to do what he delighted not. So that's on you. That's totally on you, man.
Like the brother put up in the comment section. Check it out. Back it up right here. Says, yes, rapper Cardi B has openly discussed in a resurfaced 2016 Instagram live video that she used to drug and rob men she would lure to hotels when she worked as a stripper before gaining fame. See that? So she used to do that. So imagine if all these women that don't have no money, that don't get their SNAP benefits, or they out there on the streets, you think they're not gonna set brothers up or start selling their bodies? They're not gonna do that? You're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a black man. They don't do that. Black power. Ungawa black power. They don't care about that. They care about food and money, man.
Yep. Survival. They go into survival mode.
Right. So you can't get around it. That's right there, man.
That's right.
Set up chicks. That's right. Can't go, especially you brothers know what's up, man. Don't act like I don't know what's up. You never go to the projects to check no chick out. You don't go there because you know what's gonna happen, man. You gonna pull up, you gonna walk. Which building it is? Oh, that building. Oh, way over there. I'm gonna walk over there, and you're gonna see a bunch of Negroes in front of the building, and they're gonna be ice grilling you and say, "Yo, man, what you doing here?" And it's gonna be on from there. It's gonna be on there from there, man. So don't fool yourself. I saw that. I saw that too. She talked about she was had dudes damn smashed.
That's crazy, man.
Cheeks
clapped. Chick is wicked, man.
Yeah. But that's what they do. This is the world we live in. And you're a fool if you can't see that, because that's the truth. And Jeremiah said, unless you come right in, Ahmad, he says, and they will deceive everyone his neighbor and will not speak the truth. They will not speak the truth. You ain't gonna get no Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah to them, or keep the laws and all that. They will not speak the truth. They're gonna be filled with lies.
That's right.
It says, they have taught their tongue to speak lies and weary themselves. They go. I think Yahshua brought this out about how evil they get. They get crazy with the wickedness. It says, and weary themselves to commit iniquity. They go all out. To commit iniquity. Look at the damn fruity boys out there. Esau, he'll be like a laid back fruity boy, but our people, man, they add extra rainbow and sugar to their damn behavior, man. Extra. Why they gotta add so much extra? Because they're the children of the Most High. We are strange people, man. We're not like everybody, man. We're some strange people, man.
Yeah, they make a career out of iniquity, man.
Right.
That's the career they have. Like, they gotta wake up, just like they become like this devil, man. They wake up looking for a come up,
right?
How to jam you up, how to take something from you.
Did you see this thing with Nas X? Like, he's in jail now. First they found him walking around naked, and everything. But look how they took him, used him. Promote that damn lifestyle, and now you don't even see that dude no more. You don't even see him no more. You didn't see him for a while, and now look, man, he's just gone. It don't pay, man. It don't pay. You think you're gonna get the world from this man? He's a liar. A big liar. And in the end, that's it. You're done. Look at this right here. Look at this. Yeah. Says rapper Lil Nas X was arrested on August 21st, 2025 in Los Angeles after an altercation with police officers. He was found wandering the streets in his underwear. Look at, they turned this dude out. Wandering the street in his underwear, and was charged with 4 felonies to which he has pleaded not guilty. This man Tootie Tootie was just bagged up, but he was the star of the world. Remember, he did that video where he fell into hell, and he was giving the damn devil the
lap dance.
The lap dance. Yeah, man. All that stuff, man. All that stuff happened, and it just shows this man will just use you. But now they'll get on us and say, "Oh, your brother's teaching hate." Crazy.
Yeah. And at that time, he thought he was finding favor with these devils.
Yeah,
like I'm protected. Can't nobody do nothing to me. I'll never go to jail. And look, this devil done turned on him. He used them and split them out, man.
That's how it goes.
That's how all these celebrities gonna get it, man. All of them, even the top one. Look at Diddy. We always use him, man. Look at him.
You saw the video with him earlier this week. He was in the yard in jail, just chilling. The dudes up in there.
Man.
Chilling, man.
Yeah, Jay-Z, he going down. All these dudes, man. All of them, man. They all sold out.
And it make you crazy. It's his hospitalization and arrest. Lil Nas, real name, Materio Lamar Hill, was initially taken to the hospital for a suspected drug overdose, being discharged and booked into the Van Nuys jail. God damn it, telling me these dudes is insane.
Completely bugged out, man. But we the ones that's bugged out for calling it out, right?
Point I
Yo.
see is it's not worth it, man. Just don't. The Most High's world is better than that world. It's not worth it.
Yep. Okay. Lamar, which one you we was in Genesis, right?
Sorry about that. I was earlier trying while you guys were talking, I was trying to get that book, but I don't know where the hell is that. I'll get it next time, man. I give up because I don't know where is that. I think Revelation 6 something. Okay, let's go.
I had one. Yeah, I had one to Genesis. Remember, you told me to go to Genesis 27 and
I
didn't read 40.
I think you read it already. You read a part
You
of it.
read that?
Yes,
I read 30. I read 38. I didn't. I didn't read 40.
All right, finish up. Come on.
Genesis 27 and 40. It says, "And by thy sword thou shalt live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck."
So it said, and for thy sword shalt thou live. That's about Esau uses military and conquer the whole world, man.
Yeah.
Okay, the whole world. South America, was it Latin America, different places and so forth, you know. And like you said last week, I think you mentioned earlier when we went over Manifest Destiny.
Yeah.
When Esau said that God is the one that tells him to go and conquer the world for himself and so forth, right? Which is massive, which is a form of blasphemy, according to Daniel chapter 7.
Yeah.
He said blasphemy and so forth, right? So he went and conquered the whole known world, South America and these other places and so forth, where he go and conquered these lands occupied for himself. I mean, this guy went and conquered all these land, like for instance, Dominican Haiti, because Haiti is South America, right? It's not a Caribbean island. It's South America. That would be part of South America. Right? Haiti, the Dominican Republic, Mexico, all these places where Esau go and conquered the known world and so forth, right? So now we mentioned earlier that America is the fourth part of the earth. You know, when you read this book here called The Fourth Part of the Earth by Toby Lester, right? We mentioned that earlier. And there's another book out there. I can't remember the name of the damn book, man.
Oh, Salakia, Elder. It says Haiti is a country located in the Caribbean.
Which is not. That's not.
Oh, no?
No, Haiti is not in the Caribbean. Haiti is in South America. You go Google it. Go get it for yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Hold up the book again. I changed your mirroring, Lamar. Let me see if it comes the right way. Yeah, it's better now. I changed the mirror. Okay, good. You good?
Right, come. Yeah, Haiti's not in the Caribbean. It's in South. It's like in Latin America. They call it Latin America. You could put up, is Haiti Latin America? Maybe that might, because you guys good at that. Go search. Is Haiti a Latin America country? Because remember, Haiti, Dominican Republic does not belong to Haiti. That's another thing people get argued. They want to fight with you when you tell them Haiti does not belong to the Levites. That island belongs to Simeon. They were there first. Haitian came there during time of Columbus as Hebrew interpreter, and then later on, some of them came out of Africa and so forth. They were Israelite from Africa as high priest. Okay, so when you mention that, them Haitian get mad at you.
It says, it says, yes, Haiti is considered a Latin American country.
What you said?
It said Haiti is considered a Latin American country,
right?
Because it is part of Latin America, which includes nations in the Americas where the Roman language derives from Latin. Yeah,
exactly. That's it. So that's in Latin America.
Yeah,
because the black they think, that's in the Caribbean. No. You may ask some Haitian that's educated, is Haiti Caribbean? They say, no, we're Latin America. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of them end up learning Spanish, but you're still a damn Levi. You might tell Jamaica the same thing. Jamaica belongs to the Puerto Rican. They gotta get mad at you.
They're not going to hear that. Yeah. Trust me. The angels can come down. They wouldn't accept that, man.
Yeah.
But you got a lot of Ephraimites that's in Jamaica.
Oh yeah, because that's their land. Because remember when Columbus came to Jamaica in 1493, with the Puerto Rican that was there first.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican occupied Jamaica around 900 AD. They call them Arawak Indians.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of books already on the Arawak Indian. They call them Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, I seen a video documentary.
Mm.
Dude, he be going to all these other countries and doing documentaries, and they got a bunch of ancient art over there, statues and all that stuff over there in Jamaica.
Yeah, and they have a big pyramid in Puerto Rico. If you could pull up a pyramid in Puerto Rico, it will show you. It's a big. Okay, yeah, read that. Hub. That's good. I'm glad.
The Arawaks, also known as the Tainos, were the original inhabitants of Jamaica. I didn't know that. Arriving from South America around 600 to 950 AD, and naming the island
Abrahamic,
or the land of wood and water. Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Jamaican think they're the one that named that.
Yeah, that's right. Wood and water. Yeah, isn't that something?
Even jerkskin, brother. You know, Jamaican love jerkskin. Jamaican didn't start jerkskin. Puerto Rican start jerkskin. But Jamaican get mad at you. It's just like the Jamaican, they make it known, perfected. It's just like breadfruit. You know, Jamaican love breadfruit. Breadfruit didn't come from Jamaica. Breadfruit come from Spain. They used to use breadfruit to feed the pigs. Then later on, the slaves now that came from different part of Africa and with Oliver Cromwell, they started using the breadfruit as a medicine for high blood pressure and different things. You see? But it was not 600, 900 AD and up. This wrong. It's not 600, 900 AD. Got many different books tell you the same thing, 900 AD and up. You know what I'm saying? But you know, a lot of things that in Jamaica was invented by the Taino Indian. You know, and Puerto Rican are called it Jamaica. Oh, you seen it, Doc? The pyramid?
Yeah, this the pyramid in Aguada, Puerto Rico.
Don't look that big though.
No, it's huge, Jack. Trust me, it's big. It just you have one also with Hebrew writing on it.
We got these right here. Let's see.
See if you can find that one with the Hebrew writing on it for these naysayers that's watching. You know,
look up. You could look up Hebrew writing in Puerto Rico on the pyramid. Hebrew writing in Puerto Rico.
Come on, let me see.
Those are black.
Ancient treasure. Ancient stones.
Probably won't find it online.
Yeah.
You could find it because I found it one time. I don't know how the hell I get it, but I found it. Yeah, let's look up Hebrew writing in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, they got these stones that got Hebrew writing on it in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
You have pictures?
What, this one right here? You can see it?
No, you shared it? Let me see. No, you didn't share it. I got the pyramid is still up. You didn't see it. Come on.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, yeah. I've seen this one already.
Oh, you seen that one?
No, they have another one. Let me try to find something.
Yeah. Let me see.
But right there, that's proof. Show that one that you just had, Joshua. Unless you started already looking.
This one?
The one that with the brother holding up this.
This one right here.
Hold on, let me see. Nothing's coming up now. No, it's gone. Don't worry about it. It's gone now. No, it's not here now.
Oh, let me see something. Oh, it knocked me out. I don't know why. You see it now?
Yeah, that one. It says 800 ancient stones with Hebrew writing in Puerto Rico authenticated. So who did that?
Exactly.
Who did that?
What was it called? The other one, the Lost Lunar Stone?
Yeah, they always say we debunked that. We debunked that.
Yeah, that people are crazy.
But you gonna tell me this is all attributed to just big lips and wide noses or Taino Indians? Come on, you sound stupid. Most of the pictures of the Tainos and the people that was in there, not just there, the Dominican Republic and different places, they had stringy hair.
Yeah.
So what? The kinky hair, big bell pepper nose, big lip brothers, they dropped the stones and went somewhere else, and then they grabbed the stones. Come on, man. It's just ridiculous, man. And look who they have holding the stone up. You know.
Come on, this is another one. Let me see. Something. This one, it said Hebrew writing in Puerto Rico. The dude is going in the caves and stuff like that.
Yeah, can you play it, sound or knock you out? It might knock you out.
It said this video has no sound.
Oh, okay, all right.
They're probably lying and shit.
Yeah,
They probably did that purposely. Can't let that come out or juice or that shit.
Yeah, look at all this stuff in
there. Look at the Syrian Hebrew and the Paleo Hebrew. See? The Assyrian on the right and the Paleo on the left. The Shah. You see the Shah?
Okay.
Yeah, that damn devil. Esau no, man. Esau no.
Damn right they know.
There's so much history and all that.
Right.
Let me see some. Let me see if I can go to this one and come up. All right. You can hear this one?
Somebody told me this was a real thing. I thought they were crazy.
Yeah.
Loco. Then when I went down to the caves to actually check it out here in Puerto Rico, what we found was rather astonishing. Because upon closer look and examination, start to see that each continent is connected through a common language or through common characters or paleo writings or groups of writings that we find on each island. When you go down this cave, which is connected to the ocean basically, you're going to find a lot of these writings. They're going to match up with the paleo. It's absolutely wild. When I started to compare a lot of these writings, they were absolutely like identical to the paleo. Not the modern day Hebrew, but the original Hebrew. A whole bunch of crosses, tavs, a whole bunch of shins. Even see the character hey, where a man is holding his hands up. It's a character of a man. I could see why they don't want people to actually know their own history, why they wouldn't want Puerto Ricans to know that they are Hebrews. Now remember, can a nation be built in a day, my friends? No, it cannot. Neither were you guys. Information, your history didn't start in 1492. Information has been around since basically almost the beginning of time. This place is so historic.
You see the writing right here, man.
Yeah, you need to lock that in your favorites in case the idiots come
lock
by.
That down,
man.
Lock that down.
It's a damn idiot.
These are Esau talking. That's the good part.
Right. That's the daddy speaking.
Yep.
You know,
I'm a question because that's a backup right there. You know.
Yeah.
If you're a black man now, you don't want to because they gotta say maybe that's But Esau saying it. You know. That's why we always get Esau book first, right? So when we go there with teach, we get Esau book first. Because Negroes and our people, the rest of the Northern Kingdom, they're very doubtful, you know.
Right. Terrible, man.
Yep. So go tell the white man prove first.
But that's
the letter hey.
Con.
That I was talking about earlier. Where to read?
Oh, okay. Well, that was it. But yeah, he's just showing you, man. And he said something. He said when he go to different parts of the world, they all connected with the same language. Because what the Israelites were scattered among, throughout the four corners of the earth.
Yeah. Because when the Spanian or Hernando Cortez conquered Mexico, after they killed Montezuma, he was the last emperor of Mexico. They went inside the library, and all the Old Testament was all in Assyrian Hebrew. That the Aztec was they read during the time of during the Sabbath. I got some book here which shows you that the Aztec read the I think Origin of the Indian. Same book here where it tells you the Mexican from the tribe of Ishkar. That's the one, right? We always talk about the Mexican from the tribe of Ishkar, and this book is old as hell, right?
Okay.
And it shows you that the library was in Hebrew. See what I'm saying? Montezuma knows he wasn't ignorant. Montezuma told Hernando Cortez his family from the east, the Middle East. So how we know that? Because his ancestor kept the tradition. But this new generation today, you ask them what's your nationality, they're gonna tell you your nationality is by a country you're born. That's what they're gonna tell you. And these are highly sophisticated people that claim to graduate from damn college with a master's degree. You ask him what's your nationality, he's gonna tell you that he's a Puerto Rican. or I'm a Jamaican. I'm not asking where you were born at. I'm asking what's your nationality to your father. Then then they start thinking like, oh, But
Speaking Hebrew.
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah, keep that up. That's very good, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to save it right now.
Yeah, because these idiots will like come in. It's not true. Show me the proof. We debunked that. They always say that. We debunked that already.
Yep.
Yeah, these stupid idiots.
That's sad, man.
Come on, yeah, I'm trying to find it on here so I can save it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there you go, man. And the Hispanics, you could say what you want, but again, I'm gonna reiterate, they go right in the ghettos with you. They don't go into Chinatown, and they're not set up as their own people in their own communities. They're right there with you. That's why they have Spanish Harlem.
God, yep.
Put you right there, and the Hispanics were proud. So the sister got crazy, not crazy, but she was like felt funny. I said, a lot of Hispanics, you dye your hair blonde because you want to be like the white woman. And she was like, oh, I feel bad because her hair was colored. Same thing with Israel. The Southern sisters, they straighten their hair or do stuff to their hair because they're ashamed of their hair, or they want to look like the white woman. Same thing with
be like the heathen, right? Bible said this. We'll be like the heathen.
What percentage of Hispanics are born with blonde hair? Come on, see how you crazy. They dye their hair. They want to be like they want to be like the master, the great white man. They want to be like him.
Come. And Jake don't got he done been under this devil so long he forgot himself.
Yep.
Right.
He forgot himself, man. Now, like everything he wants to. You see our people doing things that he saw he don't do, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in Starbucks with their damn laptop. Damn black woman got a damn a little house dog walking it now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everything this devil do, man. They in the coffee shops. Come on, man. Like you following this devil, man.
But there you go. You want to go back to Revelations?
Yeah, come.
I think it's 6:1. Yeah, 6:1.
Mm-hmm.
We was at 4.
Oh,
yeah.
Revelation. Yeah, come. Revelation 6:4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red.
So we know that's Esau. We just proved that. Go ahead.
And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
And we know how Esau take peace on the earth. He went and conquered the known world, man. Just like ancient Rome, same thing. They have the military all over the world. Same thing with Rome. That's what caused Rome to fall. Military expansion. Okay, and the empire start to fall from within. Right. I think there's a precept they could prove that when the Roman Empire start to fall within. I think get 2nd Ezra chapter 11 for a second now. When the Roman Empire start fall within, and we're seeing that. I bring this verse up because it show you. I was listening to you guys earlier when I was, when you guys was mentioning about economy, how the economy collapsed. So the same way America's economy is collapsing is the same way is described in the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 11, verse is it? I think verse 2.
Verse 3 and 4, I believe.
Okay, try it.
Come on, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 11, verse 3. And I beheld, and out of her feathers there grew other contrary feathers.
Mm-hmm.
And
no, that's not a verse. The verse I'm looking for, what you just read, we said, the voice came not out of her body.
It says, but her heads were at rest.
No, we said the voice came not out of her body.
Oh, the voice came not out of her body.
Her voice came not out of her body, for from the midst of her. The boy came not out of her body, Damn.
Let me see something.
We read that a couple weeks ago. Shit, I forgot the verse, man. It said, and the voice came not of her body, but of the midst of her.
Oh, God. That's verse 10.
Oh, 10. Come to what?
Con. It says I'll start at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Second Esdras 11:7. It says, and I beheld, and lo, the eagle rose upon her talons.
Okay, so the eagle, we know that's represent what? Represent the Roman Empire. Okay, the 12 feathers, the 12 Caesar. Go ahead.
And spake to her feathers, saying,
Right. Mm-hmm.
watch all not at once.
Mean to rule not all at one. Mean each of these Caesars gonna rule different time. Okay, not at one time. Go ahead.
Sleep every one in his own place.
Own place mean is appointed time to rule. Go ahead.
And watch by course.
Mean when it's time for you to rule. Go ahead.
But let the heads be preserved for the last.
And we talk about the 3 heads that was going to be preserved for the last day that got continue what the Roman Empire left off was the Spanish, the French, and the British, right? We mentioned that before. Go ahead.
God. And I beheld, and lo, the voice went not out of her heads.
That's the one I want. When the Bible says the voice went not out of her head, when you look at the word voice in the Hebrew, meaning the conflict went not out of her head, means another word, it was not outside a conflict that began the fall of Rome. It was an inside conflict, which is an in conflict war with the Caesars and so forth. The people them having war with the Caesars. They wasn't happy what the Roman Empire was doing. Some of them got murdered. Some of them got killed. Some of them, was murdered to take over for somebody to take over this place and so forth. We didn't read about the Roman Empire, how the Roman fell within. That's what the Bible said. The voice went not out of her head. Meaning it wasn't an outside conflict that caused the beginning of fall of Rome, right? But go ahead.
But and the same thing is going on now.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It says, but from the midst of her body.
We see mean what in the middle. Midst of her body mean what? In the midst of her body mean what? In the inner part of Rome, mean the inside of Rome. That's what it said. But from the midst of her body, mean the inside of Rome. You could read that also in 2 Ezra chapter 12, 17 to 18, when we talk about the midst of her body. Matter of fact, jump to 2 Ezra 12, 17 and 18.
2 Ezra 12, 17
to 18. What he said in the but what not out of her head. Let's see what the head is talking about. 2 Ezra chapter 12, 17 to 18.
God, it says, as for the voice which thou heardest speak, and that thou sawest not to go out from the heads.
Out from the head means
but from the midst of the body thereof.
See,
this is the interpretation. That after the time of the kingdom, there shall arise great strivings.
You see, that will happen in Rome, just like because mentioned earlier. The conflict start beginning within Rome, just like you see doing in America today. Okay, Democracy and Republican, the people uproar of the people and so forth. What this bastard in White House doing to the people with the snap and so forth. That's the beginning of Rome fell within. Right, go ahead.
Great strivings. It says, and it shall stand in peril of falling.
See, and if I stand in the peril of falling, go ahead.
God, nevertheless, it shall not then fall.
See, it shall not then fall, right? Go ahead.
But shall be restored again to his beginning.
Then how Rome is going to restore to the beginning? Because the Spanish, the French, and British is going to take over what Rome left off. So Rome still haven't fallen yet.
God.
So America is the modern day Rome, which is what continue what the Roman Empire left off. That's why, read that verse again.
God, it says, and after the time of that kingdom, there shall arise great strivings, and it shall stand in peril of falling.
You see? Go ahead.
Nevertheless, it shall not then fall.
It's not going to then fall because the three heads, the Spanish, the French, and the British is going to take over what Rome left over to continue the wickedness of Rome. Go ahead.
But shall be restored again to his beginning.
And we just mentioned that from the what? From the 3 heads, the Spanish, the French, and the British. Out of Britain came their daughter, America. Okay, so back what I was always saying, America is a modern day Rome.
Yep.
Okay,
the revised Roman Empire.
Yeah. So that's it right there. So we're gonna go back to Revelation now.
Revelation 6 and verse. You have something over?
Yeah, real quick. It says here, The claim that America is like the fall of Rome is a comparison used to highlight the potential threats to the nation's stability, drawing parallels to factors that contributed to Rome's decline, such as extreme economic inequalities, financial mismanagement, including debt and currency devaluations. It says the political instability. Some sources argue these factors could lead to social conflict and a weakening of the democratic institutions. There you go. So
excellent.
Got to consider those things, though.
That's a good one. Yep.
Where you at?
Revelation 6 and
I dropped
4 again. This is Revelation 6 and 4. And it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
And we talk about military conquest, like you just said. You said earlier, manifest destiny, right? Go ahead.
And that they should kill one another.
And refer to World War I and World War II. Okay? He thought World War I, World War II, because we know the Bible prophesied about World War I and World War II in the book of Revelation chapter 9, when the Most High tells you about, because Esau says talking about demons. That's a damn lie, because it shows you how the shape of the plane, they paint the plane like a symbol of a lion. And he said, and open the bottomless pit, which is Europe, and there arose a smoke out of the pit. That's talking about the bomb that would drop on Europe and so forth. So that's World War I, World War II. When this Edomite got murdered, I can't remember the guy's name. They shot him, and then that's how the war started. Okay.
Wilhelm, I think it was.
Huh?
Wilhelm, maybe his name was. I can't remember.
The guy that guy was shot.
I forgot his name. It'll come to me soon.
Yeah, I can't remember myself, man. Damn, that's so long. But when he got shot, that's how the war started. And you got Kaiser William, the king over them, that was Kaiser William II. When it said the king of the bottomless pit, that was Kaiser William II. But Esau is gonna say, oh, no, because they don't want people to know that the Bible is real. The king over them was Kaiser William II. Okay, he was the king of Germany at the time. So when the war started, he was king of the bottomless pit. His name was Kaiser Wilhelm II. Okay, so and then I think he last from 1914 to 1919. That's when the Treaty of Versailles was signed, June 28, 1919. That's how the war stopped. Just to reiterate, World War I and so forth, right? From 1914 to 1919.
Right.
Some people have it to 1918 to throw out the prophecy, but it's to 1919. That's when the Treaty of Versailles was signed to stop the war. Okay, so what chapter? Revelation 6 and 4.
God. It says, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
The great sword, we know Esau was given a great sword to what? To kill. And that great sword is the nuclear bombs. Look at the damn bomb that Russia have up. The originates. They send the damn thing to Venezuela. And Trump, Putin is warning Trump. Listen, this is not no Cold War. It's gonna be a hot hot, what do they call it? The hot war war. It's not gonna be no Cold War. It's gonna be a hot war. So Russia sent a whole bunch of originates missile in Venezuela, and they said they got missile to blow up all the American warship they come over there with. So now they stuck. They don't know what to do now. They've been there for weeks now. America been there for weeks now. They don't know when to start fighting, because Russia and China is right there watching them. See? Okay, go ahead.
Gone. Verse 5. It says, and when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse. And he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand.
Right. So, Slacky Priest, the guy's name is Franz Fernandes. He was Austria Hungary of Serbian, the guy that got murdered.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have a newspaper called Germany Declare War, all Europe is in arms. That was World War, which we know all nation gets involved. That's what they call World War, because all nation gets involved. See? Okay.
Yep.
So we said about the black horse again. Priest, read that part again. Sorry.
Verse 5, it says, and when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast come and see.
Mm-hmm.
And I beheld, and lo, a black horse.
So the black horse represent a scarcity, like famine. That's what the black horse represents, famine. Go ahead.
It says, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand.
So now the pair of balance in his hand, meaning is a symbol of famine, scarcity, and economic hardship. And you see, we're going through that right now. Okay, famine, scarcity, and economic hardship. Please look up the word scarcity for a second for me. I know scarcity. Just for the audience, with things, it means of not having a job and so forth.
You know,
other things. Huh?
No, I was gonna say, Amazon was about to lay off 30,000 people, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No.
I had looked up the pair of balances.
Okay, wait. Okay, go ahead.
Because you got it.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I shared it.
Let me see if I see it. Oh, yeah, that's the one.
And we're showing these things because for the new audience that people will just listen to something, because we're seeing that to show people the Bible is real, man, because everything the Bible is saying is coming to pass, right? Everything.
It says a pair of balances in his hand is a reference to the third horseman in the biblical book of Revelation 6 and 5, who is commonly interpreted as representing famine. The balances signify and rationing and scarcity of food.
Food, right?
Where bread is weighed out in measure quantities during the time of great want. The rider of the black horse holding the balances is often seen as a symbol of economic hardship and divinely governed scarcity.
Wow.
And it says interpretation, the imagery representing a period of great want where even basic food is rationed and becomes extremely expensive.
Wow.
It can also be seen as a symbol of divinely controlled economic judgment.
Wow. See? So we know. See, I know that's come from Esau right there. We just read. I'm glad you brought that out because people might say, "Oh, we're making these things up," but we're not making these things up. We're showing you through prophecy.
Yeah, man.
See?
And that's what people dealing with. People been dealing with inflation. So now, things it's crazy. And this man is the devil because now that people ain't got food stamps, he done dropped the prices in food now. Because I had one in the supermarket the other day actually, and before I would get the family pack of wings. Them joints used to be $15. And I went to the supermarket a couple of days ago. Man, the family pack of wings was $5, man.
Yeah, because they got to get rid of it, because people don't think on that level too. The stores they take a loss too because people ain't coming in there and buy. They say sell them for $5.
They have no choice.
Yep. Yeah, man. 18 carton of eggs, man. $5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, $5, man. So it ain't been that low in years. It ain't been that low, man. Come on, man. You can't tell this man ain't the devil, man.
You gotta get it. Can't they keep it on the shelf? It's gonna spoil. So they said let's just get rid of it. $5.
Yeah, man.
We'll break even hopefully.
Last year, carton of eggs was $9 for regular for 12. $9, man. Now you get them $5. for 18 count. But you know, people ain't got the money now. You know, they ain't got the food stamps now. So they can't go in there and get what they want.
Right.
You know, they can't afford it because they was, you know, trusting in oppression. And that oppression is done, you know, kicked them in the, you know,
In the
the
damn,
ASS.
yeah. And hard.
You know? So now they just like, man. So now what? They go in the supermarket, they may have $5 and they may see all of these deals. So what they thinking? They gonna just pick some stuff up extra and try to walk out with it.
Mm-hmm. And you know, people are overly emotional. So when these holidays is coming, so if they still doing this thing when Christmas come, they're gonna be they're gonna be ready. They're gonna watch. To Thanksgiving is one thing. They ain't gonna be able to drink their Henny. They're gonna drink. They're gonna find a way to drink their Henny and maybe buy some cut turkey from the damn corner store and make sandwiches. But they gonna as we get closer to Thanksgiving, you're gonna see some crazy behavior because they want to celebrate them pagan holidays now.
Yeah,
they want that.
Hey, I don't know if y'all seen this, Elder. This is a big story going around too.
What's that?
Let me see. I'm trying to play it. Let me pull it up on I'll pull it up on here. Because this is a big thing too. And it could be a tactic that this devil is using. Let me see. Get rid of this. Because you got a lot of things going on in the heavens now. That's true. Let me see. That's true. Let me do it first. Space.
So it's gonna be a dark winter, man.
Yep.
It's gonna be a dark winter, and
that'd be a good video to make something like that.
Dark winter.
Bring a different prophecy, a dark winter, right?
Yeah. And you just have a picture of damn ghouls and whatever surrounding a
robbing stores.
Yeah, it's running wild. With the AI, you could do anything with the AI now. You can just make it.
Man, it's getting dangerous.
Yeah. Just people losing their job. That was like my go-to when people say, "Oh man, I need work, man, brother. You should be working." What I'm gonna do? I said, "Man, brother, go to Amazon." I can't even say that anymore, man, because they're laying off again, saying because the AI is taking their job. They ain't gonna stop this on being the car plants and all that if it's not already. You know,
this right here. I don't know if you got me up. You see it?
Yes, up. It just hit.
This is called the it's called Atlas Interstellar Atlas 31.
Is that thing that's supposed to be coming to America in the middle of December 15th? Or rocks?
Yep.
I was trying to say it's a Chariots. I said, man, Chariots, man. I don't know about that. But.
It's it looks kind of. It looks like it's something in there.
Yeah.
Here, and it's surrounded by a force field.
I heard about it though. What date is it supposed to? This thing is coming. Still December?
It's supposed to be, December, around the middle of December. Yep.
Oh, all right. That should be interesting.
And Esau is pretty much putting it out there like, you know, it changed shapes. And this was from a Japanese telescope or something like that. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of it just yet.
Well, we'll see as you get closer to December, which is a few weeks.
Yeah.
It's a few weeks. You know, but a lot of weirdo stuff is happening, man. You can see it in the people. Like I put a post on Facebook. I said, you know, something pertaining to you don't have to look really hard to see the damn demons on people. Man. I mean, walking by, like, damn. Because the demons in their eyes and their facial expression. I said, this, and not just homeless people or just regular people too, man.
Yeah. Look like everybody, you know, remember that movie a long time ago? They see, or
They Live?
something like They Live.
Yeah.
Where the dude put the glasses on and everybody was a damn skeleton and demons, man. That's pretty much what's going on now. And the only ones that got them glasses on is the men of the Lord that can see.
And in the movie, Roddy Piper's beating the hell out of a Jake to put on glasses. They got in the alley. That's like not wanting to see the truth, man. You know, just look at him. Damn, beat his ass just to get him to put the damn glasses on, man.
Yeah.
You seen the movie V, right? When they put the glasses on, man, that's when you can see the true nature of the people,
man.
Yeah, the old movie V.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, cause when he said the V, they said, "Damn, they're not human beings."
yeah.
That's an old movie though. V.
There's a lot of things happening at once too.
Yes, sir.
Like it's too much to keep up with. It's a lot happening at once, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get kind of like excited, you know, because you want to know what the Lord gonna do next.
Yeah. Every week, something there's something just
major
off, man. You know,
something major popping off, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's like, what's next? And we just waiting for that big one. Mm-hmm. That's what we really waiting for, man. Like this snap thing. This is a big deal.
Oh yeah,
mm-hmm. Because this thing has over what? How many people are under that thing? Millions, man. Tens of millions of people.
Maybe Edomite, you know?
40 million.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So imagine how chaotic that can get. Let's just say they don't pay nothing for the whole month of November, man. Imagine all of the chaos that's gonna go on this month.
Yeah, I'm telling you, people are really emotional, and when it comes to that Thanksgiving, they're gonna start flipping out. They're gonna flip out, and they're gonna have to arrest a few of them
because they're looking for it to at least be restored before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think it will. I think since this guy Mondani's in office, because they're saying that's what they was hoping for, to persuade the people to vote for this dude. I think they will, you know, but he ain't gonna be able to deliver on free train rides, no rent pay. You don't have to pay no more rent. I mean, y'all don't have to pay no more rent.
You know, it was a mayor in Atlanta that just did that.
How'd that go?
Nah, he passed it. He got it passed. No more rent for up until January 1st, 2026, though. But
I could see. I mean, if it's a state of emergency, I could see that. But just no more rent forever.
What? This dude saying that?
Yeah, he's saying in the legalized prostitution.
He's out of it, man.
That ain't gonna work. That's why the people voted for him. They said free rent. They said, "How we gonna go for that?"
Anything to get.
Now he's kind of backtracking,
Of course, man.
That's not gonna work, man. That's
hell no, man.
But Jake any of them, he's gonna believe that. They said, "Yo, we're gonna go for that."
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Look at that Benjamin brother that chop up the damn landlord in Queens. Not the landlord, the tenant. What? Hey. No rent? Your ass crack, really? Man.
That's what's gonna start happening too.
Yeah, he chop up the damn people, there, man.
Yeah, that's what's going to start happening, man. But the whole thing is, you know, people are not comfortable here. People are scared out of their minds, man.
They're leaving. They're going to Florida, Texas.
Yeah. I heard a lot of people left New York to go to Texas. A lot of people are leaving New York to go to Texas.
But the governor in Texas said he gonna get them. I think something happened. I can't remember what he mentioned. He mentioned something. He's gonna get them. He's gonna charge them some kind of. I don't know why I didn't don't know that damn thing, man.
Yeah, Jake think he gonna escape the curses, man. You ain't escaping those curses.
Nah, you gonna try. A lot of Jake talk like that. They moving to Africa and stuff like that. They want to escape the curses. That ain't gonna happen. That's what I'm trying to tell his brother. But I know you having a field day. You brothers in New York. I told you. You know, I know you going crazy with that. But where you gonna go, man? I mean, go somewhere like a little better. But you know, we good though. You know.
Still,
but a lot of people in Africa kicking out Israel,
yeah.
Coming with American mentality, disrespecting the people, them, and they're kicking them out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I seen them. They got at a black woman. They said
Oh yeah,
that
so that
out in Ghana, man. She went out there with that American, mouth, and they was ready to throw her out, man. Yeah, man.
nobody likes that, man.
American Trumpet by Kosh Carla, right? American Trumpet.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
That's sad, man. Yeah.
Insane, man. I got a video up here, Quash.
Got one?
Yeah, it ain't that long.
It's
Pretty much showing you, man, how people feeling out here. You got these devils saying it.
Mm-hmm.
So Jake, you definitely in a war zone. If Esau in the war zone, you definitely in the war zone, man. Check it out.
Is anybody else like scared to be in public anymore, or is that just me? Because I'm like freaked out. Why are there shootings and stabbings everywhere? Like, you look at the news, there's nothing positive anymore. Like, people are being murdered and killed all the time. Why would I want to leave my house? I feel like I can't go out and enjoy the things that I used to enjoy. Like, everything is terrifying right now. I don't want to be murdered. No. But that's everywhere. Everywhere. Especially in public places. Whether it's the light rail, a concert, anywhere. It's just not safe. A school. Are you kidding? Why is this so common? Why is everybody like, just another mass shooting, just another day? This should not be normal.
The eyes. That's funny.
But it's crazy because this is the world that you created. These devils created, man. They wanted a lawless, wicked society, and they got it. And it ain't even get all the way lawless yet, man. But
yeah, exactly. It's still grubby.
It's coming, man. It's coming because contrary to what people believe, this devil, he don't have control over this society like that, like right. You think he has, right? This is why, because they knew, like, going back to this, I don't like to keep bringing it up, but going back to this whole snap thing, this devil knows that if he don't get 40 million people food in their fridge, he knows what's gonna happen, man.
That's why I say I don't think it's gonna go very long, because the repercussions of that could be devastating all over the country, and I'm surprised they ain't flip out already.
Some of them are, but it's on the low scale.
But there's no way they can contain that. You could bring out all the National Guards that you want,
right?
Exactly. And I don't even think they're getting paid, but so much if they are.
Yeah.
So that's not going to work well. They got to do something,
Exactly. Man.
It's like you see what happened in the airport now, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The airport canceling flight like crazy, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. If you got to go somewhere, man, you might have to cancel that flight, man, because they're only working on, like, I think I could be wrong. Don't quote me on it. Like 10% staff.
Damn.
So they just canceling like a lot of airplanes. They said they'd never seen anything like it. This is how we're in the last days, because a lot of stuff is happening. The country and the world has not experienced these things. Even the damn thing in 2019, the pandemic, the world haven't really experienced that since the Black Plague or something like that back then. But I'm saying in modern society, in this country, it was never like that. People was walking around scared. So something going to drop out the sky in the people's laps. Something going to happen. But that time, you have to be a warrior.
When you get a chance.
What's that?
I got precept for Yeshua that brought up earlier.
Or whatever y'all. I don't got anything. Whatever y'all want.
No, 2 Ezra 15 and 16. I think one of you said something about war among the people.
Yeah.
Ezra 15 and 16.
Okay. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 16.
Yeah.
It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another.
Right. See? So the Bible says there shall be sedition amongst men. So when you look at word sedition mean public unrest and rebellion against authority. They ain't gonna give a damn about no president. They ain't gonna give a damn about no mayor, no freaking Jesse Jackson or whatever. Negroes ain't gonna care about no damn Jesse Jackson, because when Negroes need to feed their children, that bull crap they ain't gonna
go out the
what
window.
Jesse Jackson telling them, giving them dreams, ain't gonna happen. So the Bible said there shall be sedition. When you look at what sedition mean, it said public unrest and
Uprising.
rebellion against authority.
That's right.
That's sedition.
That's
So when when you're hungry and you're miserable, you don't want to talk. Imagine Jake that never fast in their life, just live to eat every minute that stuff in their stomach, and that snap ain't working. Man, it's gonna be chaos in this place, man.
Yeah.
You see, the same thing happened in Rome. They were breaking down things in Rome. I mean, it was crazy, man.
Yeah.
You see, because Trajan would try to stop the program. I can't remember the name of it. It's called oh boy. Yeah, sure. Look at the word. What was the welfare program in Rome called? I think it's called the Meringia program.
Welfare program in Rome.
Yeah, what was the welfare program in Rome called? Damn.
He brought that up last week.
Yeah,
last week, right? I forget already. That damn. Yeah, we looked it up last week, but I can't. But it was You remember it, Bakwash?
No, I know you brought it up.
I think it was called the Meringia program. Damn.
It's called Enonai? No, that's not it.
No.
What's the Roman welfare system were called?
Cura? I got Elementa.
Elementa, cut. That's it.
Oh yeah, it does say that.
Yes,
it does say that.
Yeah, the Elementa.
Elementa. The Cura Elementa was a governing program that provided free subsidized grain and bread to citizens, while the Elementa was a program that provided financial aid and support to poor children.
Yeah, come.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. So that's why today they call it welfare, right?
Okay.
But that's what happened, man. And then when they cut it off in Roma, the people they go crazy.
Yeah.
They was burning them. I mean, they was going crazy, man. So that's the same. Is known as a civil unrest, which is sedition among men. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we have coming into this place, man.
And Salakia Elder, that ties into what you broke down in Second Esdras 11 about ancient Rome being destroyed from the inside.
Right, cut.
You know, because this was a program that Rome set up, and people got comfortable with it. And these was mainly Edomites, and they got comfortable with the program. So then you just snatched it from them. They didn't know how to, receive that, so they just went crazy. So it's the same thing here in America in modern day Rome. It's the same thing gonna happen.
Good.
Now people they just talking, making videos, showing their anger, expressing their anger and all that. But soon that's gonna turn into they're gonna be physically out there doing something.
That's it. Yep. Cut off everything, man.
You had these Edomites, these two Edomites. They had guns, and they said, "Man, food stamps end November 1st." And they said, "Well, we know what we're gonna do." They said, "If you come out the supermarket with a cart, it's ours." And the Edomite cocked back his shotgun. He said, "It's ours."
Yep.
He said, "We're gonna give you a choice: your life or the food." And so that like I said, they're gonna do that too. They're gonna stake out. They're gonna wait to see who coming out with a full cart.
Right.
And who got it, they want it. They taking it. And it ain't gonna be none of that, You're gonna have to go to the supermarket with a gun now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Something to protect yourself. Real soon, man.
Yep.
Imagine if it got that bad.
Yeah, I believe it's gonna get that bad.
Yep.
I truly believe it's gonna get that bad. Through the spirit, I believe it's gonna get like that because
It's definitely gonna get bad, yeah. Because
It's
the
gonna
prophecy
get-
have to happen, you know.
yeah.
Mhm.
You're gonna have your next door neighbors watching you bring all them grocery bags in your house.
Right. You got to sneak them in.
You're gonna have to sneak them in,
Yep.
man. You're gonna have to leave them in. You're gonna have to bring one bag out at a time, man.
Okay.
Because they're gonna be definitely watching from out the window across the street, right? And they, oh yeah, the Jacksons, they got some food over there,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Whenever I go on, sorry.
Now you got it.
Whenever I go on vacation, I wait till nobody's looking. I take the bags and put them in the back seat of the back trunk of the car in the like middle of the night, so early in the morning, so they can't see. They don't know where I'm at, you know, or what I'm doing.
Yeah, man.
You don't want them to see you going on vacation.
Yeah,
And they rob your damn house, man.
yeah.
You know, back in the days, they used to play music and stuff, you know, different type of music.
Mhm.
Because you know, when people know you're gone, they rob your house.
Yep.
You know, I remember one time this Jay tell me, man, this lady used to play this music, man. I kept hearing the same music over and over. I know her ass wasn't home, so I robbed her house. I said, you wicked, man. Come on, I ain't play the same music
Caught
over and over
on.
24 hours. I know your ass.
Jake caught on, man.
Jake was wicked,
on.
man. Yeah.
Jake caught on, man.
Yeah,
What?
man. Jake ain't stupid, no. Right now, the subway, right? Jake, you know, the people that always popping the gate open. So what Esau doing now? Esau put on the gate. This gate is locked for fear beater, you know.
Mhm.
So what Jake did, I don't know how Jake knows that, man. Jake wait till the beep stays off for 8 seconds. Beep, 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 beep. And then he ready to open the door. And he popped the door open, man. So Jake tell other Jake, listen, you gotta wait 8 seconds. And then he push it open. I'm like, how the hell you guys know that? Don't worry, bro. We got it. So
Jake
every
studied
time
his thought.
Esau find a way.
Hey, man.
Stop fear beater. Jake always come around, man. I see why Moses call him supplanter, man. Because
Yeah.
Jake know the supply the system good at.
Yeah,
You know?
man. Yep,
So Jake
yep.
wait till the 8 second come and pop the door open, the gate open, man.
Man, I got on the pass train. This is years ago. I jumped the turnstile, and the lady's like, perfect, young man. So I just kept going. Went down the hallway to another corridor. Speaker there, camera. I said, perfect. So I just went back because they're gonna send the cops on me, man.
Right.
You know, but they you know, but now Jake don't care. Nobody cares. Just walk through, man.
Yeah, you got everybody. You got the heathens. They walking through. They
Oh
jumping.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Everybody following Jake.
Everybody, everybody like, man, this joint too high, man. Everything going up, man. I'm gonna save some money some kind of way.
Right.
You know, like
So what you going? What is the system going to do when it absolutely breaks down? They're going to have to declare martial law.
Of course.
You ask me, it's damn near broken down. They just not letting it be known.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, it
just
seems like that because you know every time I put on YouTube or something like that, I'm reading about companies being laid off.
yeah.
Laying people off and people going through it, and they saying we might already in a recession. But then you know I'm thinking, well, maybe they're just saying that to throw off you know the Trump vibration. But then I said, nah. But then people is actually getting laid off, man, and it's all you know things don't look good. Gas prices is okay, but the supermarket, man, certain things in the supermarket, but me, man, I'm like when it was like $5 extra.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, what the hell is going on, man? You know,
expensive, man. Especially key food. Key food the most.
Yeah, always been expensive, man.
Yeah, people always stay away from key food. When they mention key food, they have a key food around there, man. My friend told me he went to buy some chicken feet, man, because he loved chicken feet, you know? That's all they eat for dinner, chicken feet, man. He said, yo, we can't believe chicken feet $9.99. No, sir. So I tell him, go to the Muslim place. You could get it for free. So you got to give like $1, you know, to the congregation.
What's that about?
He bought a big bag of chicken feet from the Muslim because they throw it away, you know? The Muslim, I'm throwing them chicken feet away. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be going there with son to get that sucker. You know what I'm saying? You know, I like my chicken feet soup. You know, so every Sunday when I'm there, man, you know, you gotta be nice to them. You know, you be nice to them and say, "Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah." You know, like my mind, you damn devil. You know, but I just go there to use them. You know. So when I say alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, you know, not nice to them and say, "Hey, alhamdulillah." You know, I say, yo, I just came from you know,
supplanting over
yeah,
there.
man, you supply, you got supply. I said, I just came from the mosque downtown Brooklyn, you know. God played my halal, you know. I said, you today? I said, oh, yeah, go back there. And I give a dollar something, then I just left. You know. So, you know, you got to supply them, man. But they said that they throw away the chicken feed outside. A lot of Jamaican, they start, I was like, nah, bro, you got to mess up things, man. Don't do that. Go to another one, you know.
Yeah, man.
I forget to give somebody brother the wrong address because they, you know, you tell Jake something, then a whole bunch of them stuck up.
Yeah.
So I just said, nah, man, don't do that, you know.
And make it hot, man. So to speak.
Yeah,
They
man.
make it hot. Jake, make it hot.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all giving everybody free chicken feet. I'm here. Let me get mine.
Yeah.
Make it
chicken feet people might look at chicken feet like, there's nothing, but chicken feet is very good for the joint. They used to call it the Jewish penicillin. Because when you eat a lot of chicken feet, it's good for your joint. You got silicone in it, you know?
Oh, okay.
Called a collagen, you know? But it's very good for the joint, man. I mean, people throw it away like, that's nasty, but it's the gummy part, you eat that stuff all the time, you have a good joint, man. Because I used to have a problem with my joint steering the bus tire, of steering, and I started eating a lot of chicken feet, and it's good for my joint, man. I have no problem with my joint no more.
Oh, okay.
You got to frighten them devils up, man.
Yeah, man, to get what you want, yeah.
That's another thing I was talking the other day about. You know, we in captivity, man. We in hell. You can't just go to the damn heathen on the job or in your travels and just out on them, man. You gotta be smart. You know, you can't just be wild and just. Okay, I used to do that. I used to wear my braids when I had hair, my beard out, and my aunt was always saying, "Why you don't apply for the regular?" Because I was working temp. So I didn't have the benefits. He said, just ask them. They'll give it to you. I said, I ain't doing asking no white man for nothing. It was like that, man. And she was right, though. She was right.
You got to abuse the system, huh? I mean, that's your money.
Good morning to the devil when you come in the job. How you doing? Especially if you work with the public. How you doing? Have a seat. You gotta chill because the spirit might be on them to help you for something.
Yep.
You know? Ham might call me the other day and it was like, yo, you should check out your time on the job. They jerking you. Blah, blah. I went in there and I started complaining. And but the ham might called me. He called me.
Yeah.
But some chick is stupid. I remember one time this Elamite woman was talking. She always give me roti, you know what I'm saying? And everything I need, whatever, you know. Man, this brother came from, I ain't gonna say, you know what brother, man, that brother, man, I introduced to Elam. Oh man, you going slavery. I was like, damn, man, come on, boy. Man. Why you do that, man?
Boy, I can't stand brothers when they do that.
Yeah, man, I hate that.
Man.
Scripture tell you gotta be at peace with all men. He didn't say only Israel, it said all men, because you don't know when you might need that man help. You know what I'm saying? So, brother just messed that damn thing up for me, man. We're like, nah, he got a little mental problem, so he's all right, you know.
I was in the Wall Street area, so I was coming from Water Street. I was walking towards Fulton, and I see this brother be down by the camp, and he's walking with like 3 Edomites. So he's coming towards me. I'm coming towards them. We going up this long hill, like near Trinity Street, I think it was. And the look of fear that was on this brother's face, he thought I was going to blast him out for being with the Edomites. They coming close to me. We walking. I say, hey, how you doing? So, hey, what's going on? He said, hey, what's up? And I know he was like, oh, man. But that's wisdom. I'm not going to call you out and salute you, man. Come on. One brother, I told you the story. I was on the elevator. His brother wants to salute me. I said, chill. Don't salute me because I worked in that building. He was making a delivery in the building. Yeah. Don't salute me. I work here, man. It's 3 floors the company owns that I work on. He said, all right. It was good to see you, brother, man. I ain't see a brother in a while.
Overhyped, man. Too hyped.
Huh? Yeah, just overdoing it. So it's just me and him in the elevator. So I'm in the elevator. He gets off the elevator. The door's open. Because he has to deliver on the 3rd floor, say. He said, I'm going to salute you anyway. The secretary, everybody's out there. They can't see me because I'm in the elevator. I'm like, what you doing? And he goes, y'all boy, show me how shy thought, brother. And I'm, oh my God, the door closed, man. I didn't even salute him back. I said, this dude is an idiot, man.
I said, yeah, I don't know. Dude just kind of.
Man, this is a straight idiot, man. Why would you salute me the way I work? You got to salute me, man. Just get off the elevator, man.
You gotta use wisdom, man. Brother, just so simple, man. Use wisdom.
Yeah, man.
Yep, use wisdom, man. Cause you don't know. You don't
Hardcore.
know, you know.
Hardcore Israelite. Hardcore.
Yeah,
Everything got to be
something.
hardcore, man. Everything ain't got to be hardcore.
Exactly. You got to be balanced, man. Come on, you know I'm on the job. You're gonna do all that, man, and that's how we got to be, man. Because they do it among themselves. You think they don't have groups of them that think the negative against us and people of color? They just keep it on the low.
Yes, sir.
You know.
I have yet to see brothers go to go to work with their whole uniform on. I'm waiting to see that, man.
I've seen that.
What the whole the garment and
One
everything.
brother went to court. I think it was family court with his garment on. Two brothers. I ain't gonna say what their name is, and I'm like, you know what? You gonna do that? No, I would never do that. I told you my lawyer when I was doing the child custody thing. They said I was with the Israelites, and my lawyer said, "Can I ask you a question?" I said, "Yes." Are you a member of the Black Hebrew Israelites? I said, "Yeah." He was a so-called Jew. I said, "Yeah." He said, "I can no longer be a lawyer," and that was it. That was it. He left me, man. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, so you gotta we in captivity, man. You can't be acting like a damn idiot, man. You gotta, you know, some brothers is just
You gotta use wisdom. That's it.
Oh man.
Don't worry about it. This kingdom is finished, man. This kingdom, you working with that car and all that. This kingdom is finished. You know, I heard that over 20 years ago now, and the kingdom is still here. We got. I told one brother all the time, yo, you gotta work. We still got, as close as we are to the end of this, we still gotta work and pay rent and stuff like that. Come on, man. You sound crazy.
Definitely gotta use wisdom.
Yeah, man.
Jake don't get that part. Jake don't get the little things, man.
Yep.
I'm gonna salute you anyway, brother. I don't care. I don't care who's around. I'm gonna just salute you.
Lady asked me too. Was you on an elevator? I said, nah. I don't know. She probably heard me. They tell him to chill. You know. I said, nah, it wasn't me. But yo, I had a dude straight Momo, and that we used to teach on 44th on Broadway then. So I would have to work overtime on Saturdays. So they would tell me, before you come down to the camp, I want you to print these books that break down the truth. One was about Islam and one was about African simplicity, that foolishness. So it's the big copier, like the huge one when you do heavy duty work, but it's quicker than the little one. It puts the books in binders and everything for you. So it would be quicker. So I ran the papers through that. Some of the papers got jammed. Occasionally the papers get jammed in the copier. So I grabbed the stuff. I went down to the camp. One day I come back in, the Momo dude, straight Momo fruity dude, comes to me and he says, I think these are yours. I didn't tell him I'm in the truth. I didn't see nothing about me in the truth. But he knew directly who to bring those copies that got stuck in the machine to, because I should have been fired because I'm using a machine to promote hate speech in their eyes, and I'm not paying for it. So he came at, these are yours. He gave it to me. He didn't dime me out of nothing. But I suppose I'd have been, you damn colon cowboy or whatever. He would have went right to human resources or supervisor and said, look what he's printing. You know, so you gotta really, especially in these times, you gotta really just chill and know how far to go. Because nowadays on these jobs, man, if you say anything racist or anything like that, you fired. They have special classes, at least where I work at, that you have to take a course, a sensitivity course on accepting everybody, man. And if you say something the wrong way, you fired. And you can't, and we just was talking about how bad the country really might be. So you can't afford to be out of work now, man, because if, you know, Amazon was the go-to place, you know.
Yeah.
You're going to do Uber? Well, whenever we're in camp, y'all don't even notice it. Whenever them Uber dudes come or those Grubhub dudes come with the bicycle, I always go to them and I say, how's business? Is it slow? How much you made this today or yesterday? I always talk with them and kick it with them how much they make, because they put their bikes, they chain them up right next to the camp. And they're going to do it today. But I always ask them how much you making. What's going on? Is it slow? They say it's slow. It's slow.
Right.
So don't be a fool out here, man. You gotta be very smart, because they don't like us, man. They don't like us. I'm telling you, they don't like us. You think the people like you, they don't like you. And people are watching you. It's just through the grace and spirit of the Most High.
Yep.
That, you know, you didn't get fired, you know.
Con, I got a precept on that.
What you got?
Proverbs 16:7.
Proverbs. Let me see. I think I know that one.
Yep.
But yeah, man, be very smart, man.
Yeah.
I used to read. That's good because the camp is right down the block from where I worked at. So people are coming out at 5, 6 o'clock, 7. I'm down there. All right, brother, go up there and read. I'm reading like this. The book. Praise the Lord. Like it's the Lord. Like that. I'm reading like that. You know, people coming out, you know, walking by me. Sometimes it's like the Most High make you invisible. They don't even see you, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yep.
Damn. I see a lot of people that y'all know in the camp walking by the camp. Y'all say what's up to them every once in a while.
Go on. This is Proverbs 16:7. It says, when a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
There you go.
So, you know, even though we're hated, and everybody know who the Israelites are, you know. So if they found out you're an Israelite, but yet they still got your back, that's the Lord, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you said with the Mo dude with the flyers, he could have easily gave you up.
He had me. I was surprised. He didn't tell nobody, man. But he could have easily destroyed me right there, man.
Yeah, but the Lord protects you, man. The Lord protects you anywhere you go. You may be in whatever setting you in. The Lord protect you because you know the Israelites are the most unpopular group right now, and it's gonna be the most unpopular group right now until you know the Lord. You know, the Lord already made us famous. You know, everybody knows about us. So and if you know, you don't say anything, people will pick up on your aura.
Yeah. Or they seen you on YouTube already. You just don't know.
Yeah.
Don't think they haven't seen you. One dude said he saw me all the way in DC.
Yeah.
Let's get on the train.
Yeah.
So don't think that they don't see you. It's when you step out of character and get out of pocket. The most I said, all right, take the angels away.
Yeah, man.
Pocket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't think they don't see you, man. They see all of us.
Yeah. And they don't have no control over anything, man. The Lord is the one controlling everything. So if your ways please the Lord, if you're doing what the Lord commanded you to do, it don't matter who it is. The Lord gonna put them in your life and show favor to you.
Right. I told you when the brother saw me on the cover of Vibe magazine, he brought it to me. I grabbed that thing and put it in my drawer. I said, I'll give it to you when we leave work today. But it's just that simple.
Yeah.
You can't hide, you know. I told you I should read, I should cover my face and read. And after a while, I should think, man, you know, in my mind, F that. I'm gonna be me and I'm just gonna teach. I was just the Lord. Peek out once in a while. And it was just too much pressure because you know I can't control who the Most High send in front of the camp. Exactly. So they're gonna see me. When we used to be on 14th Street, I used to I lost my job because they saw me. You know, it took them years to catch me, but if they let me go because of a mistake, I know what it really was. So in camp, we wear the undergarments, black undergarments. So I was bouncing and making money too at the same time, you know, from the government. So when I went to work, it was a bar. I was a bouncer. Dude was like, white boy standing right next to me, going, "I'm the devil, the devil." And I thought, oh, his guy's from the camp. I know it. And I thought he was gonna stop. He just kept saying it. I'm the devil. But you know, that was from Manhattan all the way back to Jersey, and you know, he still saw me because it's only a 5-minute ride on the train, pretty much, to get back to New York. So he saw me.
Yeah.
You know? So they're gonna see you.
Yeah, you know? You can't hide it, man.
No,
you gotta trust. You gotta just trust in the Lord, man.
Then the brothers, when they found out, I didn't even tell them. I was working with, they was a couple of them was mad. Because they said, yo, we saw you on video. You're a completely different person. Right? Clark Kent, the Superman.
Yeah.
You know? Then one guy, he had a picture of me standing next to a white woman. I took a picture with a white woman because she was a barmaid. And he thought it was gonna mess me up. You taking a picture with the white woman? That's the devil. But I'm on the job though. I'm not gonna tell her she's a devil or whatever on the job.
Yeah.
On the job. You know, I used to work on Wall Street. I'd have to deal with Esau all the time.
Yeah.
You know, so
you're always gonna have to deal with these devils, man.
exactly. That's
Everywhere you go, you're gonna have to deal with them, man.
Mm-hmm. You might have a job where you don't have to deal with them. All right, cool. But some of us got jobs as doctors, lawyers, in hospitals. You got to deal with the devil. You're gonna have to deal with him. You can't avoid that. You can't be rude because they're gonna pick up on that. This guy is not a team player. Let's find a way to get him fired.
Yep. The scriptures tell you you're gonna have to come to your enemy for one of all things.
Right, there you go.
So you're gonna have to deal with them on some level.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it may not be at work. It may be, a certain shop you go to for something, or anything it could be.
And so,
yeah, you're still gonna have to deal with your enemies, man.
That's right.
Get that.
I saw a video with Farrakhan, and he was on Phil Donahue, and he brought up the footage of him calling Esau the devil, and he was raw with it back then, but he got older, he matured, you know how to get it out. Yeah. He wasn't as raw and rough and whatnot. And he said, "Yo, when I was younger, he was pretty much saying I didn't have the knowledge I have now. So he's more,
more seasoned.
Yeah, he's well seasoned now. You don't have to come raw, hardcore all the time, So you know how to deal with them. Same thing when you mature in the spirit of the Most High. You in captivity. Brothers trying to convince me I got to wear my fringes to work every day. I said, what? He said, you got to wear them all every day. I said, I'm going to do that. He said, just tuck them in. Just put it on oil. I said, so I'm going to put my all my shirts, I'm going to put fringes on, and I'm going to tuck them in just to prove that I'm in the spirit of the Most High. That's what they was rolling. I said, man, you're insane. I'm not doing that.
Come. The fact of the matter is just how you the wisdom that you have and the way you move in this world.
All right.
We're gonna finish up this. What time we gonna leave?
Yeah, I'm gonna step away for a second, right?
All right.
Okay.
Let's finish up in Revelation.
Revelation 6, right?
Yeah.
Revelation 6 and verse.
So we mentioned earlier, the black horse represents scarcity, economic problem with economic food scarcity. You know. That's what the black horse represent. We say we have a pair of balance in them. When we mentioned the pair of balance before, right? I read it. Yeah. All right. Verse 6.
And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
Right. So when they say a measure of wheat and a measure of barley for a penny, now that's when they say a measure. Hold on, I missed my thought. I heard a voice in the midst of the 4 beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny. A penny in the Roman time was known as a denarius, right? And 3 measures of barley for a penny. Look up denarius. Can you share the screen?
No, but I'm gonna read it. How you spell it?
D as in David, ENARIUS, denarius.
Oh, denarius or denalia?
Yeah, denarius, DENA, denarius, DENARIUS, denarius.
Okay, I got it. It says denarius, an ancient Rome silver coin, coin, originally worth 10 asses. It says a unit of weight equal to that of a silver denarius. An ancient Roman gold coin worth 25 silver denarii.
Okay, so now what it's saying, a measure wheat for a penny. In other words, a single day wages is just gonna be enough for what? For buy a little food for the day. That's why I say a measure. Read that verse again.
Verse 6. It says, and I heard a voice in the midst of the 4 beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny.
Right. So now a penny is like a denarius. In the Roman time, we call it a denarius, right? So a penny will symbolize a day wages. This indicates that a future time, there's a thing going to call hyperinflation, where the poor struggle to on a basic survival level, while the wealthy have access to the most precious thing like oil and wine. You see what I'm saying? So the measure we for penny, it just simply means a small wage of roughly enough to feed a person for the day. A day wages.
Okay.
So the time gonna come that a day wages is gonna be a little money. It's just enough money to feed a person for the day. A one single person. That's why I said measure we for penny. Cause the denarius in the Roman time was known as a penny today. As a penny today. What is a penny?
Exactly.
You see? So it's gonna be a hard, scareful time we're living in, man.
Penny can't buy you nothing now.
A
penny can't buy you nothing now.
Nothing. Yep, nothing. Nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? So that the denarius was a day wage for a laborer. Let's see if I could I could maybe I could go and let me see. Give me a few let me see. Give me a second. 1 second. Give me a second.
Back in the days, you used to can get little candies here and there for a penny.
Mm-hmm.
You get that now.
Yeah, I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Like any you know, your favorite candies you used to eat back in the days, man. Them things 50 cents now, a quarter.
Yeah.
Remember them little peppermint balls? Them things used to be a penny. Now they're a quarter, I believe. 15 cents to a quarter now.
Exactly.
Right, so a penny can't buy you nothing now, man.
Exactly, at all.
So that's where the time went. That's how more how bad things have gotten, man. You know.
Right. One second, brother. One second.
And this is all under the rulership of the wicked, man.
You
know, this man is, you know, while he's harboring all the wealth and living good on his yacht, you know, in the finest wine and you know, eating the most you know, beefed up steak or whatever. You just trying to get by for the day.
One skin priest. You can you see the screen?
Nah, Bakwatch will have to share it.
Oh, okay. Con.
Bakwatch will have to share it.
All right. Con. Yeah, but it said a denarius is a significant coin in ancient Rome history. It served as a standard silver coin for nearly 5 centuries. Introduced during the Second Punic War around 211 BC, marked a transition from bronze to silver currency in Rome, right? Okay. So it gives you the history about the denarius. So like we said earlier, when we say a measure we for a penny mean a day wages, it's gonna be just enough for
to feed you for that day,
to survive on. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why they say a measure we for a penny.
Yeah. Because
so
even how
that'd be a hard time.
Salaki, and Elder, even how we always go into like $20 don't get you nothing nowadays.
Nothing.
Right? Before $20, you used to bring 2 bags of groceries home. Yeah, back in the days, let's just say the early 2000s. $20, you can get 2 bags full of groceries with $20, man.
Yep.
Like in the 2000s and the 90s or whatever, early 2000s. Yeah. But now $20, man, you lucky to come out with 3 things. You know, a gallon of milk, a loaf of bread,
yes,
you know, some chicken or whatever, and you done. So you know, your money ain't stretching as it once did.
Exactly. Yep, it gotta become nothing, man. Even though they have money in the bank, it's gonna worth nothing because everybody's they try to go back to digital currency.
Yep.
If you have $50,000 in the bank account, it's gonna be nothing. You You know, I'm not saying you can't save, but in the long run, that money gonna be nothing, man.
Yeah.
You know, so Esau, just like in China, they're saying that if you don't have the digital ID, you can't buy nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how rough it's going to get.
That's coming over here too.
Yeah,
that's coming here.
It's coming here soon, man. But these people, like I said, they need a wake up call.
Yeah, what we saying is true. So we ain't got no reason to lie to you, but you got Jake coming up here trying to refute what we know
Jake is a person. I just, you know what happened? I don't even argue with Jake no more, man. I just ignore him. I just, you know, like when I go in the coffee shop, man, you know, in the morning before I get to work, me and Jay talking. I just ignore him because you know, he try to get me in the conversation. I'm like, bro, listen, man, I don't know nothing, man. I'm just telling him something, just not to argue. Because I don't want to be, because you know, try to tell Jake what's going on. Jake, you're like, you know, it's gonna get better, and you know, his whole hopes in modern day Egypt. So I just don't even bother. I just continue to just do what I'm doing, man. That's it. You know? The Bible said, don't argue with a fool, because you're gonna be just like him.
Yep.
I don't argue with Jake. Whatever the scripture said, it said, man. That's all. You know, that's it. All right, let's continue this. You want to say something?
Yeah, the only thing Jake is gonna understand is the judgment.
It's the judgment. That's it.
That's it, man.
That's it.
When he don't have no money, when he don't have no food, that's when he's gonna see.
Yep.
That's when he's gonna see, man.
Come
on. Verse 7.
No, verse 6. Continue verse 6. We said 3 measure of barley for a penny.
Come and see thou hurt not the oil or Slakia. It said, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
And the oil and wine represent that the one that have the Holy Spirit. Most I compare the children of Israel as oil and wine. Okay, because these we are very valuable in the heavenly Father. So the oil and wine are the children of Israel. The Most High is going to, like you said earlier, he's going to feed his people. Those that obtain to him. Damn, that's a horrible picture.
Yeah, man. And you want to believe that we damn Hamites, man?
Right, Con. That's a shame. Con.
It's crazy, yo.
Go ahead. Yep.
Verse 7, it says, and when he had opened the 4th seal, I heard the voice of the 4th beast say, come and see. And I looked.
So we know the 4 beasts are the 4 angels. The Most use them. One of the beasts to transform himself in a red horse, you know, because we know the Most used, and when Moses said, "I am," and signified by his angel, Moses transformed the angel into these 4 beasts, right? Each of these angels to show prophecies about Esau, Christ, sit on a white horse, and the bay horse, the red horse, the black horse symbolize balance, you know, scarcity, you know, food, famine, and so forth, right? Go ahead.
Come. It says, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death.
And that pale horse is Esau, and his name that sat on him was Death. When this man come to you, that's death, man. Go ahead.
It says, and hell followed with him.
Hell represents captivity. Go ahead.
Come. It says, and power was given unto them over the 4th part of the earth.
And the 4th part of the earth is what? Is America. Okay? America. America is the 4th part of the earth. Any brother or their sister that could look it up, do the research. Like we said earlier about this book called America as the 4th part of the earth. By, you know, the guy named Map Subler, whatever his name is, he tell you America is the 4th part of the earth. And they know that because America is separate from the 3 continents, right? Europe, Asia, and Africa.
That's right.
Okay, America is separate from these 3 continents. So America is the 4th part of the earth. History book tell you that. Okay, go ahead.
And I got a precept on that. On the death, him that sat on him was death and hell. This Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4.
Right.
It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Talk about either this devil.
Right.
It says, but the just shall live by his faith. And who are the just? The Israelites. 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine. How does he transgress by wine? His philosophy, man. Right? His way of life. It said, he is a proud man. Nobody's more proud than the Edomites.
Right. It
says, neither keepeth at home. Meaning, like, he can't stay in one place. He has to be in everybody's business.
Right. You want to be police of the earth, right?
Yeah, we just looked up. It was 750 U.S. Military bases throughout the earth, man. And that's in every part of the earth, damn near.
Yep.
It says, who enlargeth himself as hell, meaning like, you know, just a low state.
Yep.
Everybody, you know, under this devil's rulership is at a low state, man.
Yes, sir.
Even some of his own people.
Yep.
Right. The only ones that's doing good is the 1%, 3%, whatever you want to call, however many percent you want to call it. They're the ones that's harboring all the wealth, man.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Right. The billionaires, the trillionaires. Right. It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. Right. Because he's never satisfied.
Yep.
Right. He's never satisfied. Here it is. He has control of the earth. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked, man. So this devil, he has control over the earth.
Yep.
You know, everybody is pretty much eating out of his hands. But yet now he's trying to figure out a way to just completely destroy people, man. Meaning, like, you know how they got the what is it? The Georgia Godstones. How they want to get the population down to 500 million.
Yes, sir.
You know, so now he wants to just completely, you know, unalive the majority of the population. And how we always go into it, we ain't going to it in a while, but you know, that little procedure you got done during the pandemic. How a lot of you ran and took that, you know, that procedure and got stuck in your arm and all that. So that's still not off the table, man. People still dropping dead. They just keeping it under wraps.
Yes, sir.
You know, having heart problems and all that, man. That's a part of
cardiac arrest. Yep.
Yeah, that's a part of this man's wine. He told you that this right here can help you. Trust in me. If you do this, everything will go back to normal. Things ain't never get normal since he said that, man. Things gotten worse.
Women have less women having children today.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Because if they take that damn that shimming, what I call it, you know?
Yeah. And the elder put it up, man. Yeah. And the end scroll down a little bit, elder. It says the inscription reads, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. How the hell would you know, devil? It says guide reproduction wisely. So, you know, a lot of these women are sterile. You know, they can't have kids like the elder just said. Improving
a lot of women in the Caribbean going through that now.
Yeah. It said improving fitness and diversity. Unite humanity with a living new language. And that's going to be the language of these devils, man. Meaning pretty much anything that they promote, you got to get in line with. You know, whether it's a new medical procedure or whether it's a new law, anything, man. Right? Because this devil's language is nothing but lies. It says, rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. Protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. And that's that has never been the case. But because here you have a system where a devil would do the same crime that Jake could do. They the same age, they take the same amount of whatever, and the devil will get a slap on the wrist, and Jake will get 40 years. That's in the court system. So that's not just. This man is incapable, incapable of being just. It says, let all nations rule eternally involving external disputes and a world court. And that and what they come in the spirit of democracy now, man. But is it really a democracy? No. Because people don't make up the laws, right? People out here protesting and mourning because their livelihoods is being stripped from them because of the laws that they didn't agree to. But now they got to abide by it because, you know, this devil is showing you how he really gets down and how he really feels about you, man. He's showing his horns. It says, avoid petty laws and useless officials, balance personal rights with social duties, prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. And you know what this man's love, what's his definition of love, man? You know, men can be with men, you know, women can be with women. Love is love. It says, be not a cancer of the earth. And who's that? These devils. They the cancer of the earth. So here it is. You got the cancer of the earth telling you, be not the cancer of the earth. It says, leave room for nature, which he destroys all of nature, man. He go around.
Let the earth grow natural.
Yeah, man. He don't give the land a rest, right? He cuts down all the trees. He spread chemicals in the air, falls down on the trees and the grass. The birds and everything is being killed and murdered, and you know, all types of stuff, man. He said it twice. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. Everything is GMO. The fruit is not even real fruit, man.
No, it's not growing the way it's supposed to.
It's not growing the way it's supposed to, man.
Yep.
You got all this GMO fruit. No seeds, but they'll call it organic.
Like orange and stuff. Like you said, how is it gonna be organic when organic means something grow natural? That's not natural with seed. Or the Bible said everything buried after its own kind, which is the progenitor, which is orange grow orange seed. You know? So how the hell Esau does that? You buying now they're doing the same thing with watermelon, the lime, all these other things, man. No seeds in it. This man is the devil, man.
He's a hypocrite too, man. He speaks with a fourth tongue. The scriptures tell you that they you know, came out speaking lies. Psalms 58:3, I believe.
Yep.
You know, so you can't trust this man. And trust me, that 500 million, it might be only 100 of you Jakes that they want to preserve. Out of that 500 million, they probably only want 100 of you.
Right.
You know? So, yeah, this devil he got plans for you, but he ain't going to prevail in his plans.
Yep.
You know, but a lot of you Jakes, you're going to be taken out by this man. Because you decided to turn from the Lord, man. We read in Jeremiah 17:5, you know, where the Lord says, let me get it real quick. I don't want to butcher it. Salaki Elder. Jeremiah 17:5, it says, thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man. So that's what our people are doing, man. They trusting in this devil.
The system, yep.
You know, the system, the beast. They trusting in this beast system, man. Under this devil, man. Under this man. It says, and make it flesh his own, and whose heart departed from the Lord, man. So when you trust in this man, your heart departed from the Lord. Right? You just okay with everything. You just okay living in the slums, the barrios, right? The reservations, the hood. You're okay with gun violence. Your people killing each other. You got, Jake smoking crack on the train. You're okay with seeing your people like that. Because as long as you good, as long as the system is working for you, you don't care about nobody else. You don't care about your people, man. But when we come out and we call out the injustices that's going on with our people, you hate us.
People get angry.
You hate us. Yo, brothers, man. What about the white man? Oh, y'all, don't listen to these dudes. They hate white people. Well, what about your people, Jake? Why are you always skipping over your people to go to some other nation?
Right.
You see how these foolish, ignorant Jakes, they was dancing in the club with this dude that just won, the mayor, Mandani. They dancing in the club with this dude, man. It's the same old script with you Negroes.
Yeah.
All they gotta do is these politicians gotta do is listen to a rap song and hold up some weed and take a shot of tequila with you, and he got your vote.
Yep.
And promise you, I never heard that before. Promise you free rent. You know that's not going down in
oh, it ain't gonna happen. That would never happen. Free rent? That would never happen.
Especially in New York. You probably can get
mess with Esau money now. You got
yeah, come on, man.
Yep.
You probably can get away with that in a small town, in a little suburban area or whatever, a small town where nobody really know about it. But New York City, that's not happening, man. But Jake, he he'll, as long as you sell him a dream,
that's it. You got it,
man. You good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Block it, elder.
Okay. Verse 8. Now we'll finish up. Then we'll get ready.
This is Revelation 6 and 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto him over the fourth part of the earth.
So we know the fourth part of the earth is talk about America. The fourth part of the earth is America. Nowhere else. He took over power out of all the earth, but the fourth part of the earth is America, because America does not connect to Europe. It's a different world, America, all right? So you got Europe, you got Asia, you got Africa, Europe, Asia, Africa. So all the other countries in Asia, we know them, all this country, and then you got Africa, America, which is the fourth part of the earth. See? Go ahead.
It says to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death.
Yep. And so when we say with hunger, we know we bring a couple months ago how the Messiah or Esau starved the Indian to death. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth.
The beasts of the earth. Esau have our people was murdered by beasts, especially the mastiff dog and the Indians, and the mastiff dog and the great and the I can't remember the other dog that
a Bengal,
a
Bengal,
the military dogs and stuff.
Yep.
See, so how we know America? So like I said, the ocean I was looking for was called the Atlantic Ocean, which separate North America and Europe. So so that's what separate America from Europe, the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, so America knew the fourth part of the earth. I said that to kill with the beasts of the earth with hunger. This man led the Indian to hungry. Not only Indian, all the other tribes, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, and with death, starved to death, and with the beasts of the earth, military dog and using our people, the mastiff and these are the greyhound and the other dog to murder our people. Okay, so we know the Bible is a real book. So anyone that thinking the Bible is not real, they need to go and look up what books is against the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High, remember Revelation was a revealing prophecy in the last days. I think it was a brother William Tyndale. Before it was called Revelation, it was called the Apocalypse. Then William Tyndale is the one that used the word revelation in 1525. So all the other translators start using it from there to now. So everything we know Book of Revelation mentioned is happening as today. About the measure of wheat for a penny. We're seeing food scarcity happen in America and so forth. So that should give other people the idea that this Bible is real. But there's no other book that could measure with the Bible, man. No other book.
No. I think when I came on, of course, had that scripture out, man. Isaiah 34:16.
Yeah. No books. So you got a lot of these non-believers, they don't believe in the Bible. Now they're gonna see the Bible is real. And the Most High bring judgment on them behind, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna get ready. But get one that fresh. Next week, I might not be here because I don't know what's going on. Some of my sisters missing in Jamaica, man, and my brother. So I don't know what's going on. I'm calling, I'm not hearing nothing. Nobody's calling me.
You can talk about that off. You can talk about that off camera, Elder. Talk about that.
Yeah. I don't mean to say like that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
My mind is not here today, man. I don't know what happened to me,
God.
It's called the pressure of Babylon.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Well, we all like it. Don't think you're the only one. Sometimes I feel like I could walk into a room and forgot what I went in there for.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, man. My mind,
it's from thinking of more than one thing at a time. Brain clutter.
Yeah. Mind going crazy.
Jamaica, so but we talk about it in the camp. Sorry, not to bring it like that, But my mind, that's what I've been thinking about all weeks. No phone call, nothing, man. Did Jamaica take the job? Have a lot of Jamaican were used to push the job on Jake here in America? Yeah, of course, Jamaican take the job. Of course, the damn Jake themselves, they're gonna take it. Especially in the Caribbean. If you lose your job, you're done. You can't get a job nowhere. So they do anything to hang on to the job in Jamaica.
Man.
Yeah.
Gotta get some ashwagandha, Elder.
Huh?
And some well, you did say you got the lion's mane, right?
Yeah, but the problem is I'm not getting no sleep, man. That's my damn problem.
That's it right there. I went to bed like about 9:30, 9:40.
Yeah.
And I still was kind of tired, but I feel a lot better. And when I went to the doctor a few weeks ago, she said, listen, a lot of you guys coming in here, and I see you don't get sleep. How much sleep you got? I said, well, 4 hours. She said, no, you need more sleep than 4 hours, maybe 5.
4 hours sleep.
But if you do that, eventually you'll get sick or you'll just collapse. You got to get to sleep. Got to find a way to sleep, man.
That's why I be sleeping. So I be waking up, coming online late. So I'm lucky, man, because I be getting some sleep. Once I go to my bed Friday night, sundown, man, I be just waking up late. I'm like, damn, nobody's in the house. Like, what happened?
Too much.
I get a little rest, I'll get every morning. I wake up at 1:40. They were like, damn, how you make it, man? Wait for the damn bus,
Sometimes your body just shuts down when you see something like that. Sometimes you'll get like say all week you ain't been really getting no sleep. You've been getting 4 or 5 hours here, and then once you really get to sleep, you might hit 10 hours, and you'd be like, man, but you feel a little different. You feel a little better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I change my shift
like that all the time.
Next month, I change my shift. For next month, I start 6 o'clock in the morning. And I can't handle it at 1:40 no more. I guess but
Yeah. Those your sleep patterns off too.
Yeah.
Sometimes you force yourself to go to sleep. Man, I gotta get up at that time. I gotta get up at that time.
Yep. Good.
So you trying to force yourself to sleep. Sometimes that don't work out.
Yeah. Yep. Good. All right. So I'm gonna say shalom, because I'm gonna go.
Okay, come.
Get myself ready.
Come.
All right. I'm gonna say shalom to you, brothers and sisters, for joining us this Shabbat day, and we'll see you on the next one. You'll see me throughout the week. The brother Yashawan, I can't find one of his videos again. Okay, I gotta see.
I stay strong out there, man, because it's gonna get worse.
Yeah, you gotta stay strong, man.
Yeah,
because it's not going to get easier, and sometimes you got to stop praying for the Most High's judgment to stop praying for it to go away.
Yep.
It's not going to go away. Pray for mercy and understanding of anything, but you got to get used to it. Yeah, you got to endure, and you got to get used to it, man. It's like a bad leg or a knee. You got to get used to walking with that bad leg or knee, because Most High's judgment, it's not going to just go away and stop. You got to be conditioned to it. Once you do that, you'll be all right. Be some rough days, but you're gonna have some good days too. So you did a YouTube short, like a short.
Nah.
But yeah, I'm put the link in the chat. The brothers subscribe to the brothers page. Sometimes we'll be over there, especially if I'm out of the country. That's the link there. I'm gonna put it multiple times so you know it's there. Hit that. Go to the video and subscribe. For if we ever online there, your brothers and sisters could be tuned in. But that's about it, man. You brothers and sisters, man, be very, very smart, man. They hungry out there, man.
Yep.
A lot of scammers and whatnot. So just be careful out there, because people are going to get desperate at some point. Even your own people. I know you want to love your people, but you got to be aware they devils too, but not the actual devil. But you know what I mean. They got the spirit of the devil in them. John 8:44.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, brothers. Unless you got any closing words, I'm gonna wrap it up, and we'll link up next week with the brothers. We and we'll take it from there.
Go on.
Any closing words? Or you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
You good.
Shalom.
All right. Shalom.